What's up, guys? Here we do a hangout stream tonight. A little music to get us started.
I showed up in boots and ruined your black tie affair. Last one to know, the last one to show I was the last one you thought you'd see there. And I saw the surprise and the fear in his eyes when I took his glass of champagne. I toasted you, said, honey, we may be through, but you'll never hear me complain. 'Cause I got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues away. And
I'll be okay.
It really doesn't matter what you think. It really doesn't matter what you say.
So I got friends in low places.
In golf?
I guess I was wrong. I just don't belong. But then I've been there before. Everything's alright. I'll just say goodnight and I'll show myself to the door. Hey, I didn't mean to cause a big scene. Just give me an hour and then I'll be as high as that ivory tower that you're living out.
'Cause I got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues away. And I'll be okay. I'm not big on social races, think I'll slip on down the oasis, so I got friends in low places. Let's get it started, boys. Woo! Hello, friends. I'll call you guys that. What's going on, everybody? Christian Ballard here, Ballard Sports Media, coming at you live tonight, bringing back the BSM Podcast, where we just kind of hang out, talk some smack. We talk whatever, really. This is episode 43. I feel like I've done more of these, but I know I haven't done one in quite some time. I still want to keep stuff like this going. And I mentioned, before 2022 gets here, hang out with you guys as much as possible because I want to definitely change some things up. Not as many hangout streams on the channel, but I definitely want to crack down on just putting more videos out, overall. And I mean, because if you're going to be a sportscaster, you got to take it seriously. But we like to have fun on here, don't we? I mean, seriously. We'll still hang out.
In golf?
Nah, on here, Coach. Sorry. But why does Clint Eastwood think you're a drunk, Ballard, says LW. I don't know what the hell's up with Clint Eastwood. He's not even that good of an actor. Neo says that guy hates Ballard.
Well, no fucking shit.
Oh my gosh. I'm just kind of relaxing here, man. It's been a long day. Classes, friends come and go. But yeah. I love y'all. I'll go ahead. I went ahead and I dropped the StreamYard link. Feel free to hop on at any time. Let's just hang out. Let's have a good time. Let's talk some sports. Let's look at as well. And I want to hear y'all's thoughts on this, of course. The college football playoff rankings have been released again tonight. I see you back there, Jacob. Give me 1 second, buddy. And let's see. Oh, damn. The Warriors killed the Nets. Look at this. Somebody come and look at this. What's up?
Hey, what's going on, Ballard? I saw
Not
you
much.
saw you calling the Uncle Lou show, and then he hanged up.
Yeah, he's kind of a jerk. Anyway, so the new playoff polls out. Not much change, at least for the top 7 teams. Notre Dame's up a spot. Oklahoma dropping to 13. Ole Miss moves up to 12. Yeah. And then Baylor, Wake Forest, they move up 2 spots. Iowa's coming back up. San Diego State's 9-1 at 19. And so on. How about Mississippi State and Houston getting in there? Houston could be an interesting team, I think. What's up, Colby?
Hey guys, how y'all doing?
Good. So here, let's start down here. 25 through 20 here. You got Mississippi State. You got Houston, Utah, UTSA, Arkansas, NC State, San Diego State, Pitt, Iowa, A&M, Wisconsin, Mormons, Oklahoma, Ole Miss, Baylor, Wake Forest to start the top 10, Oklahoma State, Notre Dame, Michigan State, Michigan, Cincinnati, Ohio State, Oregon, Alabama, and Georgia. So practically the top 7 are the ones that did not change. BYU stays put. Overall, what do you guys think of these rankings?
I think it's absolutely ridiculous, and it's second week in a row, so I'm not surprised.
Hold on, wait. Can I ask which part's ridiculous? Like all of it, or
No. I'm talking about the Michigan being over Michigan State. I think that's just crazy. And honestly, I think you have to put those 2 teams over Cincinnati, especially Michigan State,
because of schedule?
Because they have a big win.
If I'm going to be honest, I mean, I think that as far as the rankings for the playoff rankings, I understand people get uppity and pissed about like, oh, they ain't played nobody. Why are they up here? Whatever. And, I get that. But, I mean, still, Cincinnati's looking amazing. But
I think
I'm more concerned about who are the 4 teams going to be. If you're going to put in – first off, and I've said this time and time again, week after week, if Cincinnati drops a game, I would not put them as one of the final 4 teams. But if they get in over a one-loss Big Ten team in Michigan, Michigan State, Ohio State, whoever it might be, if they get in over a champion with a 1 loss from especially like the Big Ten and Cincinnati, if they get in undefeated over them, that's one thing. But if they get dropped and they have a loss and they're sitting there where we could get the Big Ten or the Pac-12 or someone else in there that's a champion somewhere, that I'm going to have a riot. I'm not even going to.
I believe you there.
That's crazy.
The only thing that I have a problem with the rankings, I honestly think Oklahoma State is better than Notre Dame. So I would swap those 2. That's just my opinion.
I agree.
Okay.
Just my opinion. I know people might think differently. And I would also swap, like Jacob said, Michigan and Michigan State.
Okay, now let me ask y'all this. Would you put Wake Forest in the top 10, even with their loss? Or would you swap it for one of these?
What? Wake Forest? Whoa. Wake Forest is at number 10. What are you talking about?
No. That's what I'm saying. Like, you asked,
would you put Wake Forest in the top 10?
No, they're right there at number 10. They're in the top 10. Would you guys keep them
Oh.
there?
No, I wouldn't. I mean,
Okay.
I know the
No.
ACC's on a down year, but I really don't think Wake Forest is better than. I think Oklahoma will beat Wake Forest. That's how
I
bad
think
they
he needs
are.
to
I
put.
think
I
I
think
think a
Texas
lot of
A&M would
teams,
beat Wake
honestly,
Forest.
I think a lot of teams out there, hell, maybe even Iowa, I think could probably stop Wake Forest and beat them.
Oh, you're
Well-
telling me? No, I hear you loud and clear. But I'm talking to the playoff committee right now. If you're telling me Ole Miss is worse than Wake Forest, I don't think so.
Hell
Well,
no.
here's the thing. I think with Wake Forest being 9-1, they do deserve some credit, but I think they need to fall back to 13. That's where I'd put them. They're not.
13.
They're because 9-1 Oklahoma, 8-2 Baylor, and 9-1 Oklahoma State. Oklahoma State's over them, but in Ole Miss and even Ole Miss because they have 2 losses. I think they have better resumes than Wake Forest.
Yeah,
So that's
I
why.
agree.
Yeah, I'm trying not to interrupt people. Sorry if I did earlier. I just
No, you're good,
sometimes-
Jacob. You're good.
Sometimes an idea pops up in my head and I try to get it out there. But
Sometimes if you don't say it soon enough, you forget it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Got Will Thorogood in here and Neo. Jeff Webster, the comment section, Uncle Lou stream, he was furious with almost everything Uncle Lou said, and
was
that's
hoping
kind
he
of-
was gonna
Because
pop
I
in.
tried.
And Jeff
I'm
has
not-
been upset with what Lou's. He's had a little bit of a beef with Lou for a month or two now because what Uncle Lou's doing is he's just rattling off Bama and saying they're not as good, and I think Jeff gets mad about that. And
Reese, head-to-head is certainly one of the criteria.
Yeah, I don't think he gets mad.
Michigan State.
Well, he gets mad. He gets upset. I wouldn't say mad. I just think he's a little bit perturbed. Let's just say that.
yeah,
I'm
and-
just a little bit perturbed.
Yeah.
well, yeah, Ballard. We know why you're perturbed about Lou.
Shut up.
But what I was going to say is that even with what Uncle Lou said to me, I still think Bama poses a threat to Georgia. I just
Oh, absolutely.
Barely, but
No,
I just
no, no.
feel it's worth.
You're downplaying Bama, Ballard. You
I
don't.
mean,
need
you
to do
saw
that.
him.
well,
You saw
we
me
need
on
to
the-
fix, especially, really the thing that is a threat is the defense. That's it.
Y'all's
Well-
offensive line is
well,
not looking too shabby either.
What, for
Offensive
them?
line has picked it up. I'll give them that.
I mean, us and Colby, you saw me on that last call. I was basically saying that Bama is a threat, and I still believe they are, but it's just not worth arguing.
Yeah, I
need
mean,
a girlfriend.
I mean, every team's a threat if you look at it. I mean, look at us last year. We lost to South Carolina that won 3 games. So
Yeah,
every
so-
team is a threat. But
If I wanted to, I could have said that Bama had 2 great tight ends. Their line got a little bit better. They have a great quarterback. Their defense is improved, but it's just not worth rattling off all that stuff.
yeah, I understand that. So, Ballard, how's school going, man?
School's going great. I took a math test tonight, and quite honestly, just first off, pride, but I think it'll be the better math test that I've taken. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm not the best at algebra, and my last quiz was a fucking 4. Like, holy
Yeah,
hell!
like
Really?
I'm sorry
I'm
about
dead
it, but that's
serious.
I think I pretty much aced my last math test.
Well, my freshman year of college, probably 7 years ago, I had to take algebra 1 or 101 twice. So don't let it discourage you. Like a lot of people. I mean, a lot of people are just good at math, and some people aren't. And
I have to
I
keep
fall
my
in the
grades up.
category that like people aren't. It doesn't make you as a person. It doesn't make you as if you want to go into a business or start a job somewhere. I'm a lineman. It has nothing to do with math. So don't let it discourage you. I mean, a 4 is kind of bad. Don't get me wrong, but
I'm not
Well-
even. Shit.
I'm always trying to keep my grades up, and the reason why is because you can't really play football if your grades are bad. You can't do that.
Yeah. If you have bad grades, you can't participate in any sports in high school.
Yes, so I'm always trying to keep my grades up.
Yeah, because if
I'm not trying to play sports, but definitely watch and check about. I haven't really been to an athletic event this semester. I just wanted to start by getting a feel of the classes and everything. But maybe next semester, I'm definitely going to try to get involved with athletics. So,
Do y'all at the school that you go to? Do they have like a basketball team, football? I'm pretty sure
they don't have football, but they got stuff like track and field, cross country, baseball, softball.
Ooh, that's good.
They got pretty much anything except for I think soccer and football. They got like golf and stuff too. So,
well, have you ever reached out to the university, Ballard, and like asked if because you want to be a journalist, correct?
Yeah.
So have you ever reached out to the university and like having like even if it's like for free, you can write like a newsletter about the sports, and it's good practice too.
I want to be a sports announcer.
Well, here's what I have.
You know what's so cool is the school's athletics on Twitter follows me first off, and then there's someone I won't give his name out, but he's in charge of like and they really don't have communications, but he's in charge of the communications in terms of like the sporting and announcing and everything. I sent him because I saw that he followed me and liked a tweet of mine a couple weeks ago. So I sent him a message. I never heard back, but it's not like I haven't, made an effort or put myself out there a little bit. I just haven't done anything too major. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
right.
My high school.
And LW, I have responded to him, and this is in general. I don't think it's really that hard to say that this Bama team is worse in 2019. I think the 2019 team is better, and one of the reasons why they lost by 5 points to what some people call the greatest team ever. I know they went 10-2, but it's just that this Bama team is not as good as 2019 team. Like this Bama team's not staying within 5 points of 2019 LSU.
So could I go back to the whole thing that Ballard was talking about? So, what's interesting? My high school's football team actually follows me on Instagram.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah. It's because I go to their games and take pictures.
Well, my football team follows me for obvious. My football team follows me for obvious reasons.
Yeah.
What's the obvious? I don't understand. What's the obvious reason?
He plays football.
Oh, what do you play? What position?
I was QB, but they're probably going to change that.
You were quarterback?
I was, but they're going to change that.
Really?
Did you run too much? Is that what happened?
Yeah, I'm not. I don't think I'm a high school.
Jalen Hurts.
But yeah, what's interesting is the school he's going to be going to. That's the last school that my high school played this year in the regular season.
Yeah, Marietta won 42-14 over the fifth-ranked team in the state, which was Walton.
Now we're 8th. Now we're 8th ranked, and we're hopefully going to beat Archer.
Y'all, so I just saw a video here, and I forgot about this one, but when Bama played Arkansas, this was back in like 05 or 06. John Parker Wilson was our quarterback, and there's a penalty flag late in the third. The score is 42-7. The penalty's on Alabama, but the quarterback we had, John Parker Wilson's telling the defensive players, "Hey, man, check the scoreboard." 42-7.
42-7.
And they're getting up because Bama got a penalty.
Yeah.
And Colby,
With how much time left?
Colby, you said you kicked the game-winning field goal versus Jake Fromm?
I did. Yeah, back in the day, I did.
Who did?
I did.
Marietta. No. They went 4-0 against Justin Fields.
No, it was Jake Fromm. It was my senior year. He was a freshman.
No, I'm saying my high school went 4-0 against Justin Fields.
Oh, yeah.
My high school actually had a wide receiver that went to Georgia.
I think I might know him, but I'm forgetting him. I know Tyler Simmons was McEachern, and he went to Georgia. Okay,
Dominic
I forgot.
Dominic Blaylock.
That's right. That's who it was.
Dominic Blaylock went
I
to my high
forgot which
school.
one it was.
Yeah, Blaylock.
And Marietta, the whole school, or like the administration,
Your
coach, and everything.
2019 team.
Like Marietta's upset that McEachern moved out the region.
Oklahoma has a. Oh, sorry.
Patrick says, I wish people would stop falling for obvious bait when it comes to Uncle Lou. I feel like half the SHIT he says these days is to incite a reaction at this point as compared to actual analysis.
But yeah, man, that was my claim to fame back in 2012. I remember it was a playoff game, actually. And I went to school, or I went to college. I was on a soccer scholarship.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I played. Yeah, very
awesome.
Good soccer player, American Pele, checking in. But the head coach came up to me for the football team. He was like, "Hey, we need a kicker." I was like, "All right, sure, yeah, whatever." And I remember it was 4th and 16. We were down by 1. We were down by 1 at the time. And it was 16 seconds left on the clock. Left hash, 41-yard field goal. And I banged that thing like it was it probably could have went for 55. That's
wow.
What I say.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yep. So I beat Jake Fromm. My claim to fame right there.
Yeah, there you go. Anyway, I actually scored finally this year. I took me along. I finally scored a goal in soccer.
Oh yeah,
year.
What position you play?
Well, I'm usually defense, but sometimes coach puts me in midfield. So I was in midfield, and pretty much my teammates got the ball. He's taking the ball towards like the towards the corner, and then I'm sprinting, like I mean sprinting towards the goal. Perfect pass, and then the ball goes off my left leg and into the bottom left corner.
Are you left-footed?
No, I'm not. I'm right-footed.
Well, if we're talking about sports and all that, I was 1 point away from having a ring on my finger.
Did you come close to scoring a game-winning touchdown?
No, it's that. What happened is that we were kicking a 30-yard field goal, and our kicker hasn't missed a field goal all year, and then he missed it.
Oh, really?
And then we lost.
Should have had me on the team.
Yeah, should have added Colby.
But yeah, and we drove all the way down there, and then it's just like yeah.
Yeah, I feel bad. I feel bad for you guys.
So
apparently,
you said this just happened in your match, right?
Yeah. Apparently, the other team rushed.
You hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, you said this just happened in your match
last Saturday, and that's why I didn't watch any college football.
Oh, what league? I know high school isn't playing yet. What league are you in?
What?
I was in GMSA. Next year, I'm going to high school.
He's going to GHSA.
Yeah, next.
If is that only for varsity though?
That's GSSA. No, GSSA is it's for middle school too.
No, it's high school.
GMSAA is middle school.
Yeah, that's middle
school. It's basically about the rules. So they apply the same rules that GSSA has for middle school.
And the stat our coach gave us after the game was how many rushing yards the other team had, and it was 363.
What'd you guys have
for your middle school team? I'm trying to get. Hold on, Jacob. I'm trying to get down. Like, you're playing for a middle school team?
Yeah.
Are they playing right now?
No, our season's over. We lost the state title.
So, but here's the thing, though. It's the team's name is the high school he's gonna go to.
Yeah.
Marietta.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also, I go to Walton, and they have an 8th grade team, and they probably got clobbered by Marietta.
They did in the scrimmage, but
yeah, they probably got clobbered.
I'm so confused. Okay, I thought you just said you were playing soccer for the middle school team.
That was Will.
Oh, thanks, Battle Angel.
I didn't say I was playing soccer.
Battle Angel.
So, Will, are you playing soccer right now?
No, my season's also over. Actually, it just ended a few days ago. It ended on Sunday.
I still got this though. Trophy.
Oh, you know something? I actually also got a participation trophy. Look at this crap.
No. Hell no.
Look at this.
300.
Did you
And
earn it?
Well, it's when I played basketball.
He told us that the average weight of their offensive line was 330. The average weight of our defensive line was 130. That's why they ran for so much.
How many rushing yards did you have? Or did the team have?
We ran it for
13,000.
We ran it for I think 83 yards. We just passed it most of the game.
Okay.
Because our wide receivers are great.
So, Will, have you ever thought about playing travel ball?
No, no, I'm not. I'm playing rec, and I'm nowhere near going travel ball. First of all, travel ball is really expensive.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, and second of all, I swim for my high school, so I don't have time for that.
Oh,
and the team
you swim?
we were playing.
Yeah, I do.
The team we were playing, they're one of those teams that only runs the ball.
So yeah, I swim for my high school. I swam last year, and I
thought you just said you were in middle school.
Me?
Yeah.
No, I'm in high school. No, I'm like 2 grades above. I'm 2 grades above Jacob.
Oh. But who's in middle school then?
Jacob.
Yes, I'm in middle school.
He's in 8th grade. I'm in 10th grade.
Y'all's voices are messing me. Oh my god.
Do I sound like I'm in middle school?
Yeah.
Does he sound like he's in high school?
Brady's in here. I need to tell him. I need to tell him that I met Jim Harbaugh on the sidelines once because Marietta invites their on high school games. They invite all their lower age players on the sidelines. And Jim Harbaugh showed up to try to get Eric Gilbert.
You met Jim Harbaugh?
I got a picture with him.
No freaking way.
Now it's that's the college coach I've ever seen, but he was down there.
That's crazy, man.
He was looking after Eric Gilbert.
Yeah.
Or Mel Keaton. You know,
one time I got a picture.
When's
of
Eric?
Betty White. She's a great lady.
I met Joseph Martinez.
She was actually right beside Arnold.
I met a rapper
too.
You met a rapper?
It's like
Yeah, he's not a big rapper, but it was a few years ago. He was like an up and coming Christian.
So I had Betty White on my right hand, and then Arnold. You know, he was a little bit shorter.
Who's Betty White?
Put him on. Betty White.
Comment section apparently is getting a little bit tired of us talking about high school and middle school sports. They want us to talk about college football.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well go dogs. Roof woof.
Yeah, go dogs. Woo.
I mean, we're just having conversations. I don't know why.
Yeah. What's wrong? What's wrong with that? Besides, Jacob.
They're upset about what Uncle Lou said, so they want us to maybe talk about that. I don't know.
I honestly pay less attention to Uncle Lou these days.
And I'm not even mad about the rankings, and here's why. Michigan State is 7, but guess who they play next week? Ohio State. That's going to be settled. That's going to be settled. Guess who Michigan plays in 2 weeks? Ohio State. That's going to be settled. Ohio State's going to be settled. Alabama and Georgia's going to be settled. Everything's going to be settled.
Wait. Hold on.
Ohio State's going to be settled. What's that supposed to mean?
I mean, they're playing Michigan State, and then they might make it to the Big Ten title. Well, they play Michigan State first.
Jacob, you just said Alabama, Georgia is settled.
It's not.
Well, I said
It is not settled.
I said Georgia. No, what I'm saying is everything's going to be settled.
It's settled in the terms that we're meeting.
Oh, okay. I was like,
yeah.
But anyway, I had Betty White on my right side, and then Arnold on my left side. And guess where we met at?
Where?
Six Flags.
The only thing that might not be settled is Cincinnati. That might not be settled, but everything else will be.
And I was by myself, and I just asked a random person. I was like, "Hey, can you take this picture?" And guess who it was? George Lopez.
No, really?
Yeah, dude.
Wait a minute.
I don't buy that.
Wait a minute. I lied. Jeremy Pruitt was on the sideline one time. I forgot about that.
Oh, it wasn't Jim Harbaugh?
Well, no. There's Jeremy Pruitt. He was looking for Ramel Keaton, and he got him. And he was also looking. He came back to go after Harrison Bailey. Also got him.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We didn't see Ed Orgeron down there looking at Eric Gilbert.
But you didn't see Kirby?
I didn't see Kirby. I've only seen Jim Harbaugh and Jeremy Pruitt. That's it.
You know what I really have to worry about if I was an Alabama fan? Alabama fans, and I hate
Be
to
worried about the offense.
Well, that's what I'm trying
Fire
to get
Bill
to,
O'Brien.
No, it's not just that.
Bench Bryce.
I think their play calling is a little bit bad. Let's just say that, a little bit.
True.
But what I'm really worried about is the running back position. Y'all have, I think you're down to your third string, aren't you, Ballard?
What do you mean I'm down to my third string?
Running back.
Oh, a running back.
Third
they only
string.
have.
I thought you said stream. I'm like, wait, what?
Well, Colby, they still have their.
No,
They
we
still
still
have their
have.
first string running back, but they only have 2 scholarship running backs. That's their issue. The other ones are injured.
What'd you say, Ballard?
I said that.
I forgot.
Ballard.
I forgot.
We still got Brian Robinson, I think.
Yeah, he's their starter the whole time.
He's the starter.
So he's been the starter? Okay.
He's been the starter.
He's running back one. Third string would be like the guy we're putting in, like Roydell Williams or whoever, if he's getting playing time.
Well, those running backs aren't doing too good, are they, man?
Hey, Jacob.
Not what you'd expect.
Yeah.
Crimson. Hold on. Crimson Brave. If you got to settle things with me, I dropped the StreamYard link. Get in here and fight me like a man. Come on.
Oh, it's about to go down. I think the last time I saw a fight in here was probably when Chess came in and was like
Trey Sanders, that's it.
And said,
the last
trying-
fight was Cincinnati and Wake Forest.
No, actually, you know what? You know what was the last fight? The time when me, Ballard, and Trenches and Jacob as well, we got into an argument over Georgia Auburn.
I got into an argument.
If you go to battle with Trenches, it's an automatic loss.
No, but it wasn't me fighting with Trenches. I was agreeing with Trenches, and he was like, Ballard, shut your mouth.
Oh, I know what Crimson Brave is talking about.
Do you remember that, Ballard?
I think.
Yeah.
Ballard, shut your mouth.
I think Crimson Brave is talking about he wants to pay Ballard to get me off the show, I think.
Yeah, that's what he's been saying so many times.
Yeah.
I'd take the money. I'd do it.
The last YouTube fight that I remember was on VicTube's channel.
Oh yeah,
if I remember correctly, and it was against me and Chess Hall actually.
Oh, that's big.
I got into a fight with Lou once and only one time. It was about Notre Dame. He
said
that Notre Dame
you
was
did.
going to go 8-4, and
he was like, son, you wouldn't know a thing about football if one slapped you right upside your head.
Notre Dame wasn't even close to going 8-4.
Yeah.
I said that was absolutely ridiculous.
I think I've gotten into a few arguments with people. Maybe Lou one time on Celine Driver's stream. I remember Jacob when you fought Slim Shady Canes.
Yeah, I won.
Good luck with that. I'm telling you right now.
The only one. There's an argument about
the top 3 people you don't want to argue with is Lou, and I'll throw in Big Dog. I'll put 4 in. Big Dog Brett, Lou. I would include Trenches knows his facts.
Chess.
And then Slim Shady Canes.
What about Chess?
I got into an argument with Lou, and honestly I kind of stand by it. I think I did a good job because why? Because I was right. Notre Dame wasn't even close to 8-4.
Actually, Jacob, you and I got into an argument over high school football. It wasn't college football, but it was high school football.
And who was right about that?
Huh?
Who was right about that?
You were.
Yep, that's right.
Well, I just. Damn, Will, why'd you bring that up? You just.
Well, I just. Sometimes it's time.
To Marietta's winning.
It's just. Sometimes I gotta state my point.
Well. And
I lost, though. I know.
Do I want to get into arguments with people? No. But sometimes, like when Uncle Lou said Notre Dame was going 8-4, and Slim Shady said Miami would curb stop Cincinnati because Cincinnati's over and all that, I just have to step in and say something.
One time, last season in the off season, me and y'all know Celine Driver, correct?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Of course.
We got into it in the off season, and he's a great guy. Like, support him all the way. We didn't really get into it. We just made a bet. And I was like, all right, I'll bet you Georgia beats Florida next year. He's like, nah, I don't want to do that. I was like, all right, I'll give you a 5-point spread. And then we made a $50 bet. And then we got to talking. And I was like, since he does watches, I was like, all right, will you send me a $50 watch? And if not, if I lose, then I'll send you $50.
So now he's got to give you the
I've
watch.
gotten into arguments with almost everyone.
Watch. I got my watch.
Good.
I've basically gotten into an argument with at least everyone on, and everyone on here probably has gotten into an argument with at least everyone on here, because that's just what
Including me.
happens. I mean, that's just what happens. If you talk about college football, you're going to disagree on things.
Oh, actually, I got into an argument with Lou over the last time I called into his show. Yeah.
And what Lou was expecting when he was talking about Notre Dame, he was expecting me to not argue that and all that, but I had to tell him that 8-4 was just not,
Lou had that name, Happy House.
Oh, I've been meaning.
Oh, that was fun. Oh my God, when Nate, it take me a while to find that one. I remember that because they were trying to do the Tinder BSM. They were trying to get me on Tinder.
Yeah.
And Nate was also trying to
get a date.
Get a date. And I see someone in the back room that said Happy House or something.
It was Lou.
And it was Uncle Lou. And he came talking about something like the tit pit or something.
Wait, Howard, I have a question that I want to. I've been meaning to ask you this for a while. It's off topic, but you live with your grandparents still, right? Beside the lake.
Yeah, but I moved out of one and in with the other grandparents. So.
Oh, gotcha. Well, they have a boat, right? Like right on the lake.
Yeah, we're trying to fix it up though. My grandfather and I. There's a little bit that needs to be done to it, but it should be back out there soon. But what are you getting at?
Well, what I'm getting at is why don't you get a boating license and do some streams on the boat?
There you go.
Oh,
yeah.
There you go.
Sports on the lake. That could be
not even,
hold
on. Not even streams on boat. Just go out on the boat and fish or something. Relax.
Yeah,
By the
man.
way, when I was saying that, talking about me winning arguments, I'm not going to act
hold on. I was asking Ballard a question.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
Well, I did. Why don't you get out on the boat? I mean, you got lakefront property. You got a boat. All you gotta do is get your license, learn how to drive it. It ain't too hard.
Yeah, I could easily get my boating license so I could drive a boat, and my grandfather, no chance in hell, is letting me drive that thing.
Okay.
License
is that the reason? For real?
I doubt it. He really loves his boat. He takes care of it. So I mean, I don't.
Well, he said it's wrecked up. Then he's fixing. So
I remember when. Ballard and Trenches on Chess's channel. They got into a huge argument one time.
I still just remember the time when Ballard timed out Chess. He timed out Chess, and Chess was like, "I'm trying to support my kids."
LW said nose.
That was a funny stream. Jacob, I just remember you laughing. You were laughing the whole time.
Chess said he needed to support his kids.
I remember
nose though.
Did you remember that stream, Colby?
No, I don't. He said
go to Ballard's channel, all right? It was about I'd say 2 months ago. I come back from a high school football game and I see Ballard streaming, so I was like, all right, let me jump on. And then before I got in, Chess came in and was like, "Why was I timed out?" And then Ballard's like, "I didn't time you out." And then they just got into a fight.
Well, one argument that I will never forget, the reason why is I made a bet with this person. He decided not to follow up. It was Kentucky Bluegrass Media. I told him that Georgia was going to destroy Kentucky. He's told me I was crazy and that Kentucky was going to beat Georgia by 2 touchdowns. And I told him that he's I told him he's a lunatic. And then
Oh.
things escalated. And then I brought up my points. I said Georgia's going to run the football and the defense is going to shut you down. He said, no, Georgia's defense is overrated. The run game's not really that good. Kentucky's just and I said, okay, how about this? I said, if Kentucky wins, I'm going to make a video congratulating Kentucky, saying they're better, and I'll even make a highlight video. Kentucky Bluegrass said, okay, I'll do the same thing with Georgia. I'll make a highlight video, congratulate them. And this clown hasn't even followed up yet.
So, Jacob, I remember the time when you made the Alabama fans watch this video, and it was just a video of all the times Alabama got scored on or, messed up. And it was just a song about Nick Saban in the background.
Those were the old days when where not many people watched my video. Now, if I make a video like that, all the Alabama fans, they'll go in the comment section and say, this is what he's acting crazy and all that. It's just, I can't talk trash anymore, else people get mad. It's just, and if I make people mad, they're gonna start leaving my channel. I don't have enough subs to make people mad yet.
Yeah.
Hey Jacob, let me ask you a quick question. Are you on your phone right now?
Yeah.
Or do you usually view live videos on your phone? That's what I'm asking.
Live videos, you can't live stream until 1,000 subs.
No. Do you watch live videos on your phone?
Yeah.
So you always say your keyboard is messed up.
Yeah, there's a little bit spot on my caps lock.
I know you said that you have a keyboard issue, but if you view live streams from your phone, you shouldn't have a keyboard issue, right?
Well, yeah, I just say keyboard to make it easier, but it's not really. It's not
caps
really
broken.
Yeah,
is your caps button broken on your phone?
There's something. Yeah, it's something's on the cap locks button on my phone.
It's like.
Oh.
You don't have a computer, do you?
I do.
Well, I do. Well, I'm doing this on my computer, and thing is, there's no way I would break my caps lock button. I mean,
I didn't mean to break my caps lock button. I accidentally dropped my phone.
So you accidentally dropped your phone, and the only thing that is messed up is your caps lock button.
Yeah,
He smells BS, Jacob.
That's just what happened.
That's just what happened, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ballard.
Can y'all smell that too? I don't know.
Did you see what Crimson Brave said? Ballard probably eats cereal with a fork.
Hey, if you eat cereal with a fork, it better be Oreos. You can just scoop those things up and get
And somebody, I think it was somebody on Ballard's channel, and I couldn't address him because there was 9 people in the StreamYard. There was this guy, Jackie James or whatever. He was making fun of me for losing.
That was yesterday, right?
Yeah, he was just
he
was spamming comments about me losing the state title, whatever.
Is he related to Kendrick Perkins?
Oh my God! I guess what I found about Kendrick Perkins. I found out that he's not even a player. He's just a student there. And he talked about how he's getting a ring and all that.
Carry the hell on.
Only the players get rings. Students don't get rings. He just said students get rings too. And I'm just like, no, that's just not true.
That was the real Kendrick Perkins.
Carry the hell.
Well, that's the Kendrick Perkins NBA player.
I love Ken Perkins, man. I think
you know what? And you know it's the
Thank you, Patrick. Thank you, Patrick. Phones have touch screens. It's not a mechanical button.
Yeah, exactly.
Jacob Watson, you can just call your BS right now. Let's call it.
True. It's true.
I saw you once type in not caps lock one time.
I use my computer.
You just said you use your phone though.
You said you use your phone.
Oh my God!
For the one time I typed lowercase.
Oh, the one time you typed lowercase was on your laptop.
Okay.
How about this? I'll get my caps lock fixed soon.
Yeah, you should. Because it looks like you're shouting. It's like we're gonna have a shouting match in the comments. It's like, hey, how you doing? I'm doing great.
Hey Ballard, are you gonna go to any Bama games in this season?
Not this year, but maybe try to go next year. There's a lot. There's There's a lot going on right now at work and school, and
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
just
It's
focusing
expensive.
on
It's
that.
expensive.
Oh
Here's
yeah,
what
it's
happened.
expensive.
I mean,
No,
the tickets are only just half of it. You got to pay for parking, food, drinks.
yeah.
What happened in the
If you have to happen to say like
Insurance, because you're
hotel.
going to bump into some car or something.
Yeah.
Do what?
Insurance, because you ain't getting out of that
yeah.
parking lot, and you're going to have to.
and that Kendrick Perkins guy, he's not even he's not even on the team.
Did you see
How's
what
he
Trent?
trolling- How's he trolling me? But he's not even on the team.
Did you see what Trenches said?
Date.
What?
He said, "Lying ass Pinocchio, son of bish."
Lying ass Pinocchio's son.
Hey, Trenches, I'm just here to hopefully giving a guiding light. That's all I'm here for.
Yeah, well. And actually, what happens is that they got 2 onside kicks in the fourth quarter to come back.
Did they really? You know what's interesting though? When my high school played their first game this year, the other team, Lowndes, got they recovered an onside kick.
And here's what happened: we were up by 3 touchdowns in the fourth quarter. Then they scored a touchdown, got an onside kick, scored another touchdown. Got an onside kick, scored another touchdown.
Wow.
We got the ball back. We drove all the way down the field. Our kicker missed a 30-yard field goal, which, keep in mind, our kicker can make it from 52 yards. But he missed a 30-yard field goal, and we lost.
Were you all You all weren't chewing him out, were you?
What?
Were you mad at your kicker or no?
No, we were all upset, crying, whatever, because we knew we had the game, and it just fell out of our hands.
Yeah. Well, maybe you'll succeed on the actual football team.
Yeah.
We got.
I tried to give Trenches a free vacation. He said he didn't want it. He said he didn't like me.
Some of y'all get in here, man. Let's get some more
Maddie,
people here. You got Maddie in here. Trenches,
Crimson Brave.
No.
Crimson Brave.
This stream is actually getting a lot of viewers. Now, I don't know how many views there are. There's a lot of comedy going on. So there's a lot of people, I think.
Yeah. I don't have YouTube pulled up right now. I'm just looking in the comments through StreamYard.
Yeah, but we've never choked a lead like that before, especially all in the fourth quarter.
Oh, did you? Trenches says, Maddie, what you missed is Jacob saying you ain't crap. Hit that link, set him straight.
What?
Hit that link, man.
Damn.
What is he talking about? I didn't say anything.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
Oh my God.
You said.
I did not say anything. Oh my God.
Oh, is Trenches coming in?
I want to come in here and say.
Oh, I hope so.
What do you say,
Somebody
Ballard?
get in here. Let's
What do
get
you
a
say,
fight.
Ballard?
I don't have any
Hold
problem.
on. What do you say, Ballard?
He didn't actually say anything. I'm just starting stuff.
Yeah, Churches is just starting something up. I mean, Matt, if you want to complain about it, you can, but I didn't say anything.
Trenches says I still gotta watch my mouth around my parents. Yep, that's reasonable.
And this clown on Uncle Lucio was trying to convince me that Jeff Webster wished me dead, and I didn't believe that for a second.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I was just like, Jeff Webster wouldn't say that.
Oh, hell.
Oh no, it's about to go down.
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. Bye.
What's going on, Trenches?
Bye.
Nothing, man. I just want to know why you talk about my man Matty like that.
I didn't say anything about Maddie. What are you talking about?
You know what you did.
What?
Don't pull the Pinocchio shit.
Maddie, play.
Shame on you.
Great face, by the way. But Maddie, look, you can pull
I
up.
can see his nose growing by the
Play
second.
back the stream. Play back the stream. I did not say that. All right.
Maddie, come in
His
here.
nose is growing by the second, Jacob.
Oh,
I mean,
I did not say
I
anything.
heard it. I heard it firsthand.
Play back the stream.
Yes, when you were talking about the rings for students, you're like, oh, that's something dumb like a student in Alabama like Maddie would say. And I was like, okay, let me get Maddie on here.
I didn't hear him say anything about Maddie, to be honest.
Will?
Let me see what you did.
Maddie
I don't remember any.
Yeah,
I don't remember what he said.
I know. I did say Trenches is best with me, and it's fine. But I didn't say.
I just don't remember what he said.
Yeah, I didn't.
My biggest problem. Nah, he didn't say nothing. My biggest problem with Jacob's why he's got to lie about a stupid caps lock button.
Oh yeah, there you. Okay, now that's okay. Now I understand why you're here. Okay, now continue on.
Breaking news. Texas Tech meat judging has won its third straight national title.
Wait, what?
It's the 8th national championship for the team since 2010. Absolute dynasty. It's
Did
these.
you say meat judging?
What's meat judging?
I follow on Facebook College Football Trash Talk Nation. They just put stupid stuff out like that. Basically, they're trying to get at that Texas Tech isn't anything in really any sport. So, except for meat judging competitions.
What kind of grill you got, Trenches?
I just got a propane grill.
I got you. I just want
to. You get it from Hank Hill?
Yeah, do you sell propane?
Accessories?
I sell propane and propane accessories.
Damn it,
Home
Bobby.
Depot, man.
God dang it, Bobby.
I went to my mom. She works at the high school that I used to go to. She was the autistic kid.
Jacob.
And she does all the sports stuff over there. So I went to the game a couple weeks ago, and they had a raffle out for a Rec Tech grill called the Bullseye. And out of about 1,000 people, I won it. So shoot, I got a Rec Tech grill now.
Hey, good for you. Good for you, Colby.
Yeah, I want a black top next.
Jacob.
Yeah.
Who's in the comments?
What?
Who's in the chat?
Oh, it's that same clown.
It's Jackie James.
He's saying something nice about me now.
Jeff Webster's here too.
My man Jeff, what's up? Get in here. Let's go.
That Jacob gets more views than I mean that. I guess I get. I don't know. I don't know what. I thought he hated me. I'm confused.
I have a better chance. Oh, not again, Matty Sims.
Yes,
He's eating
sir.
ice cream again.
what's
Eat it, Tubby. Eat it,
Get
Tubby.
after it. Who you
Ballard?
Toby, Ballard?
That's Ballard.
Hey, I got a better chance of hitting 1,000 subs within a year than I do of getting another date.
My channel might have more views, but
And you got better chances of winning the Slob Olympics than getting a date.
Think so?
Hey, I had a
Dude,
question
I'm
too.
gonna be
With
honest,
all these people
if I'm
doing
being
Slob Olympics
honest,
stuff,
I have.
do all y'all? Go ahead, Ballard.
I hear you, Trenches.
I was gonna let Ballard finish.
I was just gonna say it's been since July 15th, but carry on.
I was gonna say in March while all of them are doing the Slob Olympics, are y'all kids gonna like meet up and go to like Chuck E. Cheese?
I'm not allowed.
You think we're that young, bro?
Maddie's going to basketball.
Will, you look 10 years old, Doug. I don't know. What are you
15,
trying to pull?
sir. 15.
Yeah, in 5 years.
No. I'll be 20 in 5 years.
In 5 years?
I'll be 20 in 5 years.
Trenches, you ain't
right now. 25 weeks. Or 3 weeks.
I'll be 21 in 3 weeks.
Man, that's as far as
I'll
I'm
say
from me,
this,
dog. And
though.
I'm midway through this new job.
I'll say this about
Oh,
Ballard,
yeah.
though.
I hear you,
His
man.
channel has more subs, so
That
there's
is true. Yeah. I got no subs. I mean, I do have some.
I like, are my videos really that good to get a lot of views?
Yeah, me
I
too.
don't-
I posted
No.
2 videos
No.
about me at the Rolling.
Oh my god.
Trenches, you are on a roll tonight.
I posted a video about Bo Davis.
In all fairness, I'm like in the middle of playing Mortal Kombat while talking to y'all, so I'm in that zone right
Crimson Brave says Trenches ordered Ballard well done steaks with ketchup at Waffle House.
now. That was our first date.
Somehow I made a video about Brandon Turnage getting trucked, and it got 20,000 views. So
Yeah, there's a lot of dumb people in this world.
Yeah, I posted
What the
a
fuck?
stupid, pointless video that got 2,000 views.
I posted a video with Bo Davis's audio, and I think it got 700 views. So
I'm gonna blow up at the end of the month here. I'm telling you.
You know what's y'all gonna
Meanwhile, I'm doing a show with chess.
y'all gonna be.
It doesn't last long. Trust me.
That's good. It's like that's all. I appreciate that, Ballard.
So, I was at the Rolling Stones concert this past Thursday.
Hell yeah.
65?
Say what?
I said, are you 65?
one of my favorite videos is that Dan Mullen circus video. That doesn't have any views.
Yeah. Anytime we should talk, we should direct the conversation right back at Jacob Watson's videos.
Yeah, good. Yeah, he's the head of the conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, who are you?
Oh yeah,
gonna
this is Ballard's supposed to be video.
Jacob, you see that field goal kick right there? How many views did you get video?
Huh?
8,000 views.
I got a nice music.
My man Reichard.
Oh, that's bull. I uppercutted you right on time.
He is the greatest.
That's a
Bama kicker. But then again, we've had plenty of them that have sucked.
Yeah.
So, Trench,
No
you
hot
got
rods.
time to play Mortal Kombat but not have a free vacation on me?
Oh no.
There you go, Maddie. There you go.
The
Look at this, man.
Bro.
Look at this.
Here's my thing. All right, so
Get
you
back
talking about the one that
that
Raj
leather
called me
thing.
for, right?
With his freaking leg. All right. Sorry, Church.
Kobe, you talking about the one that Raj called me for?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of those things. Like every day, dude, I'm in at least 16 meetings right now because I'm in the middle of training.
I hear you, man. I'm just giving you a hard time.
I got you, Doug.
I thought
Trust me.
I don't know a lot of people in Florida. I know you're down sort of that way, so I thought it'd be you'd be the closest person.
I'd have a hell of a vacation. I tell the wife and the kids, deuces.
What's up, Nate?
I'm disappointed.
What's up?
What's up, Nate? But I'm disappointed that Matty Sims doesn't do videos anymore.
Too busy getting tail.
You missed this. You missed this comment here. There's quite a few comments on this video. Look at this, Nate. It's your
What?
Michigan fan said, as a Michigan fan, I'm not impressed at all. Michigan's kicker made a 58-yarder. Weak. This was from 50. I mean, I said, y'all haven't been through what Alabama fans have been through with the kicking game. Just sit back, please. Let us enjoy it. Nobody is asking how Michigan fans feel about it. Focus on Harbaugh and his extension you guys gave him. Thank you.
Didn't do anything.
What a condescending ass comment you left, Ballard. Oh yeah, let's all feel bad for fucking Alabama fans. Dick.
Well, I did that.
Nate, I got something to tell you. You know, I've met your
I
head
don't remember
coach.
seeing that.
Nate, I've met your head coach before. You know that, right?
Yeah, he subbed up to Jacob the next day.
Hey yo.
Yeah.
I'm so
Jim Harbaugh.
confused.
He was on Marietta's sideline. I've seen him before.
It's actually a $100 bill, not $3.
There's our Marietta High School reference.
We're waiting on one, man.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Are we gonna title the stream "Trash Talking Jacob Watson"?
That would be fabulous.
Will, who's your team?
Do that. We
I
can
never
do that
asked.
sometime.
Who's my college
Who's
football
Georgia?
team?
Yeah.
Go Dogs, baby!
All right. Well, I can't switch it to you then.
Yeah.
I can't go to Nate because Nate's just freaking awesome.
What?
No, you're awesome. I'm not gonna make fun of you. You get a swinging hammer and you kill taquitos every day. How the fuck can I make fun of
I
you?
thought you said, Trent, I thought you said I'm like.
You say, hold on.
Good night,
Richard,
Neil.
did you just say he had a hammer?
See you later, Neil.
Hell yeah, dude. This is 7 foot tall. You think he's packing a little mini wheat? Come on, dog.
No, it's just that I remember when
No.
that one day when I went on the date with that one girl over the summer, and Lou had me on the morning show, and he had me on the morning show, and Nate said he asked his girl if she wanted to see his hammer.
Yeah, no, man. He knows what he's got.
Wait, Nate, are you taller? How tall are you?
6'5".
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
Nate's a big motherfucker.
So you're the same height as Freddie Freeman, and you're 2 inches shorter than Aaron Judge.
Damn it.
Hey, that's nothing to be sad about, man.
Well, Nate, serious question though. How do you feel about Michigan this year? I'd be pretty happy if I was a Michigan fan.
I hate to say this though. I want Ohio State to win against Sparty.
Well, because they have to.
Yeah, I know. That's the only one time I'm gonna root for them.
Yeah. The Michigan's got to be Ohio State, and that can't happen.
Well,
Matt,
you hate.
Was that Bluebell ice cream out there?
This is Battle Angel.
What
It's crazy.
flavor?
Oh
What
man,
flavor?
Dutch chocolate again. Damn.
It's the same one I had from.
Oh, I know you eat all
From last night.
Dude,
I
I've
can't
hardly put a
imagine.
dent into this. I've already had. This is like my third time eating this.
Well, I bet Maddie's enjoying
Bucket.
it.
Okay, you asked for it.
But anyways, what I was going to say about Michigan Ohio State game is matchup wise, it's a good matchup for Michigan State because they have a strong run game against Ohio State's weak run defense, and then Ohio State's got a strong pass offense, and Michigan's got a good pass defense and can hold Ohio State a little bit. So Michigan's got a good matchup. I still think Ohio State will win, but Michigan's got a really good shot.
All right. But Nate, you hate Michigan State more than Ohio State, right? Or do you hate Ohio
I'm gonna
State
eat
more?
ice cream now.
If I was a Michigan fan, I'd go Ohio State.
I was asking Jacob. I was asking Nate a question.
Oh, sorry.
Nate, who do you hate more, Ohio State or Michigan State?
Right now,
Yeah.
This might surprise you, guys, as Michigan State, because
It's Michigan State. It's a big rivalry.
it's because
They beat them.
The games have been closer than Ohio State. No offense to Ohio State fans, it just hasn't been the same since Ohio State blows out Michigan every year and stuff. Whatever.
This may be the year.
So, yeah,
that makes sense, honestly. But
why did Neo say you can unleash on me trenches?
I was talking about to make fun of, but I can't make fun of Neo. I like Neo. It's good people.
Trenches, treat your son better, says Crimson Brave.
I might have to. As soon as I talk to Chess again, I'll take him out to the park.
Why just ranch out?
Yeah.
Why just ranch out?
Battle Angel, I'm literally wearing shorts right now. So
what's up, Baylor man? He said Oklahoma.
that tells you how I feel about the weather.
Oklahoma. That's what we should call it. Oklahoma.
Oklahoma, yeah.
Oklahoma.
I thought it was Chucklahoma.
Yeah, but the thing is, you got to break it twice. Well, maybe.
So Ballard, when's the last time you had a?
Hold on. Who's asking what? Who's asking what?
I'm asking. I was asking when's the last time you had a video with Chess?
Oh crap! I don't know.
And what happened? Was it like a fallout or?
Yeah. It's he thought I wasn't putting enough effort into the show.
Oh my god!
He was being a woman.
He was the what?
He was being a woman, basically.
You mean bitch?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wasn't gonna say it like that, but
Here we go. If Crimson Brave wanted to offer $100, you're gonna get me off the show.
That's a deal right there.
I would take $100 if
I take 3.
He wants it Jacob off the show.
Yeah, it's just he lives rent free in my head.
I'll go half a Jacob.
Lives rent-free.
Wait, Crimson lives rent free in your head, Jacob, or
No, I live rent free.
Yeah,
I live rent free in Crimson's head. I mean,
because it sounded like you just said that you live or Crimson lives rent free in your head.
I misspoke.
Hey, Battle Angel just used the phrase that Celine Driver said. Who's moving furniture? That's what Celine Driver said during one of his streams.
Honestly, I have nothing against Crimson Brave.
finish him.
He just has something against me.
Sorry,
So Trenches is playing Mortal Kombat.
55 degrees is a nice fall day for me. That's not cold at all. That's shorts. That's a polo type. Well, that don't faze me nothing.
Crimson Brave says Jacob Watson is right. I live in his head.
I think it's something both Crimson and Jacob can agree upon.
Wait, Nate, you're playing Fetch in the Dark?
Yeah, I'm playing with dog.
Not Crimson. All right, Crimson.
That's horrible pass.
Jeff said he was going to join soon.
Crimson Brave knows that I misspoke there, so I'm not even going to comment on that. I do live rent free in Crimson's head because you always talk.
You all live rent free in my head.
I'm trying to get better on the show and all that.
Yeah.
I feel like I have gotten a little bit better, but I'm not all the way. Slapahoe Island. What?
Slapahoe Island?
Wait, what?
What the heck is Slapahoe Island?
Slapahoe Island.
Oh,
Mortal Kombat.
That's the Insane Island. Definitely.
Finish him. Sorry. Get over here. Sorry.
Finish her.
Are you talking like Thor?
Whoa.
Oh.
What?
all right.
I think Trenches is sexist. He only plays as guy characters.
Oh, Seton Hall just beat number 4 Michigan for those.
What are you talking about, dude?
That's right.
Yeah.
Talking about round ball.
That's right.
I
Baylor.
use the man because I don't want to hit a woman. What are you talking about?
Oh, there you go. Okay.
There you go.
That's
It
right.
I need some of my wife.
Sorry. How you guys?
You got a dog.
Seton Hall beat Michigan in basketball, right?
BYU is beating number 12
Nice
Oregon.
catch.
BYU is beating number 12 Oregon in
In
basketball.
football or basketball? 'Cause
In
I don't
basketball.
do
This is
either
what I
one.
do every day after school.
In basketball.
Oh.
Whoa, what was that?
That was Raj. I bet it was Raj.
Yeah, because he's always
Tell
saying,
him.
"What up, you
Bro.
beautiful mother effers?"
Man, one person I do miss. He used to be active. He's not here active anymore. I miss Traveling Fools. He's not
Traveling
active.
Fools.
He's still
Ouch.
around.
Yeah,
I don't see him this much
He's
anymore.
active. What are you talking about?
What?
He just doesn't like you. He stays away.
Okay.
I'm playing fetch with the dog.
Yeah,
What?
I think
I literally saw him on the ACC show today.
Ballard. I think you need to
You're
title
talking
this
about
stream.
Traveling Fools?
I think we need to call this stream the roast of Jacob Watson.
You're talking about Traveling Fools?
We can set that up sometime. But
No,
Alright,
this
uh,
stream.
I
We
don't
can
know.
the
I've been
BSM
talking about
Podcast.
Dude, come on.
the
go.
roast of
Listen.
Jacob Watson.
Yeah, I've been talking a lot on this. I mean,
Hey,
not
I'm
really-
inside.
there's not really a conversation going on right now. So
Yeah, Trench is just playing Mortal Kombat. Maddie's eating ice cream. Nate was playing with his dog. I'm pretty sure he's going back inside.
he's saying the photo software is driving. Jeff Lord said the photo software is driving him crazy.
From whose camera?
French's finger? What? I'm confused. Sir. Trying to help people out.
You winning, Trenches?
Come on, man. I don't lose.
Oh, good, good. Stay on that grind.
Oh,
It's because he plays on Dan Mullen level. Easy.
That's not true. That's not true. They don't have a Bozo level on
Dan
here.
Mullen. He's a
I thought-
Florida man.
What size TV is that?
Well, that's just 50. I got my big boys inside.
Probably like a.
Crimson, shut the hell up.
Jeff Webster, you gonna join now or?
Oh,
You-
boy.
Crimson.
Why are you so hungry for Jeff to get in here?
Well,
Jeez.
why'd you block? Who blocked Crimson Brave?
Free Crimson Brave.
He's timed out.
Free
He's not
Crimson
blocked.
Well, it says he was.
Why did he get timed out?
It says he was blocked for 5 minutes.
He's making religious jokes.
Oh yeah, that's not acceptable.
Yeah,
Oh yes, because what he said was so.
I care a lot about religion. But
Yes.
Maddie, what do you say?
It was like Ballard goes into church at 11:11 to make wishes or something like that.
Yeah.
No,
not
that's not.
acceptable.
11:11's like just. How's it not acceptable? It's nothing religious.
Well, he was going to church to ask the preacher to bless wishes.
So, like, grant
I didn't.
wishes.
I
okay.
was kind of like. I didn't think it was anything.
I thought it would be more funny if Ballard went to the gas station at 7-Eleven, picked up some beer, and then went to the church at 9-11.
Well, no. You go to the 7-Eleven.
That was not bad.
You go to the 7-Eleven at 7-Eleven.
Yeah, and pick up some beer.
Yeah.
And they go to church at 9-11.
7-Eleven food, I heard, is actually not that bad.
Oh, the sushi there is great.
Yeah, apparently it's really good. Wait, have you had it, Maddie?
What?
7-Eleven food?
No.
Neither have I.
What do y'all think? Have I gotten better on here?
Fun fact: there are no 7-Elevens in the state of Alabama.
Really?
Seriously?
No.
Lucky you.
That's BS. I think
Really?
I'm from Illinois, so I've definitely seen. I
Because
know
people in Alabama can't count to 11.
Oh
yeah,
my
they're
god.
they're like, what are these
It's
numbers?
just-
Like, I don't understand.
But
Is
not
this the
one.
gas price?
Not one in Alabama. He's right. There's not one in Alabama.
If Alabama fans pulls up to a 7-Eleven, they're like, I'm not paying for that.
But there's none in Alabama.
$7.11 for gas? What?
There's probably not many in Georgia either.
Oregon's defense.
There we go.
Is playing. I mean, Oregon's defense is playing.
Good job,
horrible.
Trenches.
Thank you.
none in Iowa, as Jeff Webster pointed out. And
He said none in Iowa. Well, there's some in Georgia, so.
There's a lot of 7-Elevens around Atlanta and Augusta.
Yeah.
Jeff says there's none in Iowa. Well, I've never been to Iowa, so I can't argue with that.
Yeah,
I've been to
Iowa's in the middle of nowhere.
I've been to Iowa before.
Dreams Iowa.
I went to University of Iowa for a college visit.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yeah, it's like 4 hours from my house.
I visited UGA and University of Florida.
Wait,
What did you study at Iowa, Maddie?
Oh, I don't go to Iowa. I go to Alabama.
He said he went to Iowa for
A
something.
college visit.
Wait. Ballard, did you see Crimson Braves comment?
Yeah, I've seen all of it.
Trenches, are you all extending the Watson extension? How about $600 for 6 months?
Damn.
You
Jeez,
talking about from blocking?
That's half a year banned from this.
It's
from
$6,
this
dog. I accept it.
$600.
No,
Yeah, you
no,
can just give me
no,
$6.
no.
Yeah.
My guess is the only way Trenches would potentially reconsider.
I guess you need to send in your PayPal.
Yeah, whatever.
So when's the last concert that y'all went to?
The last concert.
Me
Yeah.
and everyone.
The last concert I went to
I saw the Rolling Stones on Thursday.
was I know it was a YouTube concert with my dad at Soldier Field.
Can I count? Does it have to be musician?
17? 2018?
Yeah,
saw
Colby, does it have to
YouTube?
be? Colby, does it have to be musician?
A concert. I don't know how you describe concert.
So the last thing I remember was it was December 31st, so it was New Year's Eve, fixing to be the godforsaken 2020, and we went to go see Jim Gaffigan in Tampa.
Oh, yeah, breaking news here. Justin Ross is out versus Wake Forest.
He's out for the season, I'm pretty sure at this point.
So,
All right, great
Colby, I saw the Rolling Stones on Thursday.
I bet that was cool, man. Did you go with
it
your
was
dad?
Yeah, I did. It was unbelievable. I actually posted 2 videos on my channel. I got a video of them performing Shattered, and I can't get no satisfaction.
Okay. Yeah, I heard they still put on a show, and I heard they go for hours.
Yeah, it's amazing. They had
I still want to see.
they had the Zach Brown band open for them.
Really?
Yeah,
Zach Brown's great, man.
Zach Brown band is amazing.
What about you, Trenches? When's the last time you went to a concert?
He's playing Mortal Kombat.
Last week I went to the 10-year anniversary of the Spice Girls. It was amazing.
You still got that shirt that I paid you for, right?
No, I think. Go ahead. Yeah, of course, man. It says if you want to be my lover in all pink, it was freaking sweet.
Thank
Hey
you.
Colby, I actually have a
last
shirt.
concert I think I went to. Trying to remember this thing. That's cool. Well, I mean, sometimes you don't interrupt people. That's fine too. I think The Offspring was my last concert.
I have a shirt from the
Did
Rolling
you hear
Stones.
Cool.
Hear about the Kirby Smart's halftime speech against Florida?
Oh God.
Yeah, Trenches. Have you heard that? Have you heard that speech?
Nice. Which
Probably.
speech?
Kirby wasn't satisfied at halftime.
No, he was motivating his team.
You talking about the Florida game speech?
Yeah.
It's about time he does that.
Are we talking about the Florida game one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Well, it's also Florida.
But
I mean,
but
you gotta say what you gotta say to beat the shit out of Florida.
the best one to me is when he said when he screamed in the ref's mic the F word.
Well, yeah, that was.
Did you see that, Trenches?
Fictional. Fundamental.
Yeah.
During the
I don't know, but I like it during the off season. And he's like, "Y'all want to F and eat?"
He's like, I want you to eat, I want you to eat, and I want you to eat.
Yeah. That was
Yeah.
2019.
If anything, I want people to learn how to share. Share your end zone. Share your end zone. Share your end zone. Share your end zone.
Eat my ass.
I'll pass.
I always laugh when Trenches says that.
Yeah, it just
Like the time when me, Ballard, and Trenches and Jacob got into an argument, Trenches kept saying, "Eat my ass." It was about Auburn and Georgia.
Oh yeah, because Ballard said that Auburn out talented.
Yeah, I use that a lot.
And Trenches was like, "Eat my ass."
I remember that.
Yeah, that was awesome.
We all get predictions wrong though, so
Yeah, we do. You know what's funny though? I actually predicted how many points Tennessee would score against Alabama this year. I predicted they score 24. They did.
yeah.
But I predicted Alabama would get 42. They got 52.
You know that score against us versus Tennessee is the same margin, the exact same score we beat Ohio State with in the national championship game last year.
Oh yeah.
I predicted the score for Georgia Tennessee. I said 42-17. It ended up being a 41-17.
Oh, so you won point.
Yeah.
I've heard that happen to me before. I said that for the SEC championship game last year. I said it'd be 52-45 Alabama, and it was 52-46.
And the same thing happened in the Vanderbilt game. I said 63-0 Georgia. It ended up being 62-0 Georgia.
How about share your end zones to 70 with Georgia winning by 70?
Share your end zones.
Share your end zones. Nate, what the hell are you doing?
I don't know.
Crimson Brave said that Ballard picking Auburn to beat Georgia gave us bad luck versus A&M. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing, actually.
Georgia is, I'll tell you what, man, they're good this year. They're in the same position, though, that LSU was in 2019, yeah.
What?
That Alabama
All right,
was
you say that again.
last year.
You say that again. Same
just
position
like
as LSU was in 2019. Are you
Just
now?
like Alabama.
And are you saying that we're going to go away after this year?
Oh, for sure. You're falling off a bit.
Ballard, what the?
Okay,
Wait,
fine.
wait,
I've heard you say
Ballard,
that and then go
Ballard,
back on it 2 minutes later.
Everyone be
Stop.
quiet. Everyone be quiet.
Ballard, stop.
Yeah.
You're joking. You got to be joking.
Ballard, you said
Round 'em up,
UGA
round
is
'em up.
gonna. You said UGA is gonna go away after this year.
Why not?
Okay.
Why not? Are you
Ballard, how
kidding?
about I give you a spoon so you can eat my ass?
What the hell?
All right, Ballard. So who's number one in recruiting right
I'm
now?
not eating your ass.
All right. So if Georgia's going to go away, who's number one in recruiting right now?
Recruiting champions.
It's Georgia. That just shows the future for Georgia.
Now, but next year Alabama will probably number one.
A score
Oh,
job?
hell no. Well, yeah.
Yeah, you will.
We
in
need to
recruiting.
fix like our offense and everything.
Well, that's when you develop young players.
Okay, like what I would see with Georgia is I think they have a real shot based on just the raw defensive talent alone to win it all this year. But with the amount of talent they'd be losing to most likely to the draft, I think is what would hurt their chances next year.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm in the opinion that Georgia's defense is always going to be good.
Yeah, but
Kirby
can
Smart.
I flip? Hang on a second, Jake. Can I flip that on you?
Yeah.
Can I flip that on you real quick, Maddie?
No, like
Weren't everyone saying that about y'all right now?
no, that's
Last year?
what,
As much talent as y'all are losing, y'all are going to fall off completely. Yeah,
No,
you're
I'm-
second in the nation.
No, I'm not saying you'll fall off completely. I'm just saying you'll take a minor step back. Like I thought this was going to happen this year. I thought somebody was going to catch us in the regular season. It did. And I got a lot of flack when I said that from some Alabama fans. But that's just honestly what I saw happening. And
yeah, what Jeff said was funny. He said
Right, but
that,
I don't think being second in the nation is falling off.
oh, I never said falling off. I said like they'd regress a little bit.
well, here's what Jeff
Oh, no,
said.
Ballard did. You're right.
Here's what Jeff said in the Ole Miss game. He said that you and Crimson Ballard said that, or somebody said you and Crimson Brave met up or whatever. Then Jeff Webster at the Ole Miss game, and Jeff Webster said that if he would have met Maddie at the Ole Miss game, he would have slapped her across the face for making Ole Miss to win that game.
Well, the thing is,
Hey, listen, you know what? You know what? Bama is not. Here's the thing.
Ballard, stop.
They need no. Shut up, Jacob.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Woo!
Jacob.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Let's see how
Lay
it
down
is.
the law.
Hang on one
Ballard.
second. Hang on one second.
Fucking show.
B.A., what job are you talking about?
Wait, what?
I was going to say, B.A., what job are you talking about? I saw a comment saying, where can I find a job like that?
Oh, it's because Maddie brought up a joke about sharing the end zones. That's where it came from. But
Ballard pulled a shut up, Jacob.
yeah,
Yeah.
But here- I mean, I don't get
Alabama.
why-
It came out of nowhere this year, the offense, with what Bryce Young and everybody's doing. I mean, I did it. We're scoring 40 points a game, and it's a lot of young talent. I still think the offensive line is not that good, and the players need to get it together, and we need to get rid of Doug Maroon. And but yeah. But I mean, look, if we win the title this year, I'll grab a gold brick because this is not a national team this year. This is not a
How are you not
team
a
that can
national?
win the title.
You're number 2 in the nation. How are you not a national team?
I'll be honest with you, Jacob. Just stop. Just stop, Jacob. We have the same arguments with Ballard every week.
Okay, you're right.
We lost to an unranked A&M. Now I know that everyone knew that was coming, but it could have been prevented. You know what I'm saying?
No, we don't know.
Everyone saw it coming, but a lot of people also, you know.
We're not a championship team. We're not going to have an undefeated season? Shut up.
Oh, my God.
You know how rare it is for
We
teams to
had
have
an
undefeated seasons?
season last year.
Hey, Bal, guess
We lost the game this
Right,
year.
and you lost a
We
ton,
always
and you're
do.
still a championship caliber. I'm not wasting my breath. I'm not wasting my breath on this. This is so
Bal,
stupid.
guess who's going to be a championship team in 2022?
What y'all eating for Thanksgiving?
No, don't try to flip.
had this
Don't try to flip the conversation. I asked you a question. Who's going to be a championship team in 2022? You know who it's going to be?
Fucking elephant. I'm eating elephant.
It's going to be Georgia again. They're going to be a championship level team.
No, it's going to be the Elephants. It's going to be the Elephants.
For the second straight year, you'll be a championship team. I know.
Championship level team, yes. We're always going to be a championship level team under Kirby.
But the Elephants are also a championship level team.
Exactly. That's my point. As long as Nick Saban is there, Alabama's not going to. They're always going to be a championship level team. Just because you don't think you're going to win the championship doesn't mean you're not a championship level team. I mean,
Crimson Brave says Trench's beard is greater than Ballard's mouth. That's facts.
Yeah, that's cool. I was laughing at BA's comment.
No, but that's facts from Crimson Brave.
I just don't get how people.
What the hell are you doing, bro?
And this is something from Georgia fans here. Alabama's not a walkthrough in the SEC title. Like, that's not a cakewalk like some Georgia fans think it is. And
no,
I know there's a lot of Alabama fans angry at Uncle Lou because he kind of feel like it is a cakewalk to them. But it's not a cakewalk. Alabama, they're going to pose a threat to Georgia.
It's just Uncle Lou being Uncle Lou.
I just block out the noise, honestly. I just try and watch and determine how I think we'll do based on what I see, not what I hear.
I even called him to Uncle Lou's show, and I even called him out on it a little bit, but it was a calm conversation. We talked and
man, I was really hoping you were gonna be like, man, I just block out the noise, put on my helmet, and ready for game day. Like I was hoping that's how you're going with it.
I wish Jess Wester would go ahead and join. I want to hear an actual Bama fans' perspective.
I think.
Hey! I'm a student.
I'm just trying to.
Dude, you're a fan of Illinois.
Illinois.
You just
Are you like
double
you,
spin right
Trenches?
there.
Do you pronounce the S at the end?
The first part is you said I was a fan of Illinois.
Only
and
for
the
Maddie.
second part is that awful
Illinois.
noise you made at the end of the word Illinois.
Illinois.
I know.
Illinois. Holy hell.
Illinois.
And Ballard, we all know who you really.
What?
I said we all know who your real team is, so don't even act like you're a Bama fan.
Wait, to Ballard?
Yeah, Ballard's a diehard dog. You just don't want to admit it yet in front of people.
Yeah, he's got the red. He's got the.
LW has the prediction. I think he's correct. He said the team that wins the Natty.
No, he's not.
He said the team that I predict wins the Natty will be the Natty champ. Well, I predict the team that wins the Natty.
Nate said Illinois.
Okay, I can tolerate that, but not that awful noise you make at the end of the word Illinois.
Illinois.
Let me ask you this. If you don't think Bama's scary at all, when's the last time? I mean, like, Nick Saban, he's still there. Alabama still has all the talent in the world. How is Bama not a star?
Illinois. I see you, Battle Angel.
It pains me.
What pains you?
The way you guys butchered the name Illinois as an Illinois.
His ass after eating all that fucking dairy.
Damn, Trenches. What you got, like a 2-gallon bottle over there?
Stay hydrated, man.
I hear you there.
Dude, if I eat 1 cup of that ice cream, Maddie, I'm going to the bathroom in like 2 minutes.
Hey, Trenches, what do you do for work, if you don't mind me asking?
I work in insurance.
Oh, that's cool.
Gotcha.
That's really cool.
Yeah, matter of fact, I'm going ahead and I'm signing Nick Saban to a huge life insurance deal right before Atlanta.
Oh,
should work out
make
good.
sure after you do that, contact Dan Mullen for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, there's no saving that. Nobody wants to
I
insure
have
that.
something to say. It is. I don't even know why we're talking about recruiting. It is not recruiting season. It is.
No, I agree. It's not recruiting season. I don't want to hear about friggin' recruiting.
Jacob.
You know that's a joke from one of Dan Mullen's quotes, right?
No, I totally don't know that. I've never heard Dan Mullen speak to the media before. What makes you think that isn't a joke?
He's had like 50 press conferences, maybe even more than that.
Maddie's joking.
No, I'm not. I'm
Dad, are you okay?
Bauer throwing up over there. All that beer that he just drunk.
Yeah, you good, man?
I'm good. I'm sorry.
Jeez.
Jordan Bowman with the 3 question marks.
I guess
Just
he's really
hiding them inner
confused.
dog thoughts.
He's really confused about what the hell is going on right now.
Yeah, and Jeff Webster brought that up. Crimson Bray brought up that teams just don't have the same fire after winning a natty.
Yeah, that's true.
Or did
Because LSU in 2019 is the complete opposite of LSU in last year.
Yeah, like I don't think Georgia's gonna.
LSU
Georgia will win it this year. I predict
Joe
Georgia
Brady's
will win.
gone.
Georgia will win 2 natties in the next 4 years. That's my prediction.
Well,
Damn
I
it.
want to hear y'all's predictions too. It's super hard to get hyped up about Georgia winning a national title.
It
I think
is.
we can all agree on that.
It is.
Ballard, you gotta let
Do you
Jada
think
in.
this is actually the year that we could do it?
Ballard, let Jeff
Yes.
Webster in.
Yes, yes,
damn it. Hold on.
I think so.
It's definitely the best year we've ever had.
This is our year because after this, Alabama's coming back.
Yes, this is Georgia's year. I would agree on that.
It's
All
just
right,
like
well,
how this was the Braves
Thanks
year.
for everyone answering that. I didn't ask.
Yeah, damn it, Ballard, let him in.
Yeah,
He's in.
Well, he's in now. How are you doing, Jeff?
Yeah, Colby, I know.
The crimson helmet.
Yeah, how are you doing, Jeff?
I got you, Trenches.
What's up, Jeff?
For the record, I lived in the, obviously with my parents, but from the age of 5 until I graduated high school, I lived.
Is it a bedtime story? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I lived 3 blocks from where President Abraham Lincoln is buried, in Springfield, Illinois, not Illinois.
Did you say L with an E?
Hey, you cut that noise out, sir.
I cannot stand hearing that S on the end of Illinois. All the people in Bama say it that way, and it used to fucking drive me crazy.
I hear you.
Yeah. Makes sense.
And if you told them that you were from Illinois, they'd say, "Oh, Chicago." Automatically, they think the entire state of Illinois is Chicago.
Well, it is because it's the only part that matters.
That's true. That is true.
People do so. Screw the other 3 million.
That is true.
The state of Illinois would be so much better off financially if Cook, Henry, and Lake and DuPage counties disappeared.
I'd rather not stick with Cook and them. Cook can go suffer on his own as someone from Lake.
So, Jeff, you were born in Illinois and went to college in Alabama, and now you live in
Oh, God, Jacob.
Love it, Jacob.
Wait, what did he
Love
say?
it, Jacob.
He said Illinois.
Good job, man.
All right, I'm sorry, but
No, that's great, man.
No, you pronounced it right. Don't get mad. You got Illinois, you got Arkansas. There's tons of them.
Illinois, Arkansas,
Florida,
Alabama.
That's like the rednecks that say Missouri.
Missouri, yep.
Oh my God.
New York, New Jersey, Ohio.
It's Mobile.
Yeah, it is
Mobile, Alabama.
Well, shoot, I'm from Augusta, and some people call it Augusta.
Okay.
I'm from Atlanta, sir.
I usually say Illinois. I don't say. I just.
You know, I always have a habit of saying. I always have a habit of saying.
Hey,
y'all.
you know where I am? I'm in Coleman, not Coleman.
Well, yeah, no. I know people from Coleman, Alabama. I have a friend. One of my first roommates from that. My first roommate is from a small town outside of Coleman in Coleman County.
I was born in Atlanta, Georgia.
I was born a poor black boy.
So SEC Dogs in the comment section said that J-Dub was nowhere around when Mike Shula was a Bama coach, probably taking NASCAR pictures and didn't even know Bama had a football team.
You know what's great is I just realized Webster's probably the only one old enough to know the reference I just said.
I didn't hear what you said, Trenton.
Oh, Kobe, what was it?
I'm 28. I got it.
What was it, Kobe?
Well, you gotta say it one more time.
I was born a poor black child.
It was after I said I was born in Atlanta.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh no, no, I didn't. I didn't get that one. I thought you were talking about something earlier.
Jeff, you know what I'm talking about?
It's from a movie, and I can't think of what one it is. The Jerk.
The Jerk. Thank you.
Maddie.
Yep.
Classic.
Maddie.
He hates these cans.
Someone called you Marty.
It happens a lot because of autocorrect. I'm not really.
There we go. Crimson Brave called you Marty.
Is it not pronounced Martinez, Benji?
No, not Martinez. No. You're talking about Martinez, Georgia. It's Martinez.
Martinez.
Maddie
Not like Joseph Martinez.
Earlier. I asked Maddie if he goes to the White Hen. You go to White Hens, Maddie? They got White Hens up by you?
What's a White Hen?
White Hen Pantry?
Nope. I've never seen one of those in my area.
They're like on about every fifth street corner in downtown Chicago.
I've
124 days.
I've never witnessed a White Hen, and my family even had one of our businesses located on the north side of the city, and I never witnessed one then.
Crimson Brave said EDP's way over Trench's beard.
That's a fact.
No?
Who's Wait, I'm sorry. EDP?
EDP.
You don't want to know.
You don't want to know, but he used to be a clown YouTuber for the Eagles, and then he decided to, I guess,
quit.
The next part's kind of messed up. He had some stuff with underage women
God.
texting and yeah.
Oh God. I hate to ask
Y'all
this.
remember
What the hell? What the hell is an uvu or an o?
I don't know.
It says
When I was reading the news for Lou, I don't remember what I was reading, but he sent me. Were y'all watching that episode where he sent me the picture of EDP or whatever in his little, and he's like, I want you to describe to us what you're seeing. And I'm like, no.
God.
It says EDP is out for Jacob Watson. Okay.
But Crimson Brave says Crimson Braves Uvus is greater than Jacob Watson.
Oh yeah, Bobby Durkins. Because this. Oh yeah, I remember him.
Yeah, what's up? Yeah, what's up? What's up with him? Yeah, you know, he came out of the woods after Alabama lost to Texas A&M.
Yeah.
I don't know who it is. I've never heard of him.
He's a Clemson fan.
I've heard of him.
May there.
Bobby streamed last week. Oh,
Bobby streamed last week.
I was kind of in streaming hell earlier tonight because we had Lou was streaming the all at the time the playoff committee was out. You had Lou going, you had Yellow and Navy guy, and he had some other left Virginia blogger on there with him, and I could not stand that trailer shit.
Wait, Yellow and Navy guy? Don't you mean Golden Blue dude?
Yeah, he's talking about Golden Blue.
Yeah, Yellow and Navy guy. Yeah.
Golden
and
Blue dude.
I couldn't put up with that hillbilly shit for about 2 minutes.
Pete was screaming too.
Then I went to Pete. Pete had Sea Dog on there, and I really like Sea Dog, but he's so low energy that he just saps the strength out of you listening to him. So I couldn't go there. So I thought, I don't want to go into Mark Rogers, so I'll listen to Lou.
Yeah.
And the fucking Georgia fans, 3 times I tried to come back into Lou's stream just to join the chat. And each time the fucking Georgia fans drove me out of there.
No,
really? Why?
I even point out in the comment section, those Georgia fans that call in the Uncle Lou show, they're Disney.
What do you mean that they drove you out? Like they were obnoxious?
Those fans are just Disney dogs. I mean, they just
not you, Jacob Watson.
Could not put up with the bullshit I was hearing.
And I was the last caller, and I kind of confronted Lou a little bit on talking about Bama.
Oh, you called in?
Yeah, I called in because I thought Lou was basically throwing Bama out the window, and I just thought that was wrong, so I called in.
So I haven't called Lou in almost a year now.
And he told me that it's not as good. And
Bama is not in Lou's head. Bama is completely up his ass. He has a fucking hemorrhoid for the Crimson Tide. He is obsessed with trashing the Tide, saying they've got no chance, blah, 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 blah. And I'll tell you why. He is secretly, and he'll never confess this, he is secretly panicked to death that Alabama's going to go to Atlanta and beat Georgia. He won't admit it, but that is his greatest fear.
The thing that made me just kind of like get off the call was when Lou told me that he said Bama's tight ends are not even that good and all that. I'm like, okay, see, there's no
issue.
So,
bless you, churches.
And again, the Georgia fans like Trenches, like Colby, Rack Dog, SEC Dog, those kind of Georgia fans. I'm happy with them because they're being honest fans.
Jeff Webster, I'm also a Georgia fan.
I'm talking about some of these idiots that call in that they don't. First of all, they don't know anything about college football. And it's obvious when you listen to them talk. I'm not talking about the serious fans. The serious fans don't bother me at all. And in fact, I've said all along, once Georgia started, I started saying all along once Georgia started having the season they were having, if I was a Georgia fan, I would be giving Alabama all sorts of shit too. I get it. I understand. That's fine. But I don't want to hear it from somebody that don't know their ass from a hole in the ground.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know if I do a good job of it, but I try to be as honest as I can.
Bitch, you said your caps locks don't work.
Yeah. Hey, Jeff,
it doesn't.
Let me ask you a question real quick. Just a quick question. If you drop your phone on the ground and the only thing that breaks on the phone is your caps lock button, is that weird to you?
It's weird, but it'll be. You know how about
I'm asking Jeff Wester, not you, Jacob.
Wait a minute. It's not a keyboard. It's my phone.
Your phone, yes.
Okay, so I dropped my phone, and all of a sudden now I can't type but anything but in caps.
Right.
Correct.
Okay. Now I have a question for you. Let me answer this by asking you a question. What do you call a male cow?
A bull.
And what do they do in the field all day long?
Eat shit.
There you go. Put the two together. Bullshit.
There you go. So Jacob Watson, I don't know what phone you dropped that just happened to have your keyboard locked, but
It's honestly
like Jeff Wester said, it's bullshit.
Yeah, it's a bunch of bullshit.
How would you only break the caps lock?
It's a bunch of balonies is what it is.
Well, it's
a bunch of balonies.
About where it really got.
No, you're talking a bunch of nonsense is what you're talking.
Okay, well.
Let me ask you this. Jacob, does your computer have a camera?
My computer have a camera? Yeah.
Okay, I want you to film yourself and make a video of you trying to turn your caps lock off on your phone.
Okay.
Okay. Because unless you're walking around with a fucking BlackBerry that still has a keypad, there's no way that shit's not working.
Does Jacob Watson even know what a BlackBerry is, in all honesty?
Probably not.
I know what it
it's
is.
a type of case, right?
That was old school right there, man.
No. Dude, I used to walk around in high school. All of us had Nextels. That's still my favorite phone of all time.
I had a
My dad had a
Razor back in the day.
Remember Motorola's?
Oh, the Razors? My mom had a Razor. My dad had a Nextel. I remember when you could walkie-talkie on the Nextels, too.
Love it.
I was, really young, but I do remember that.
But yeah,
I had those in high school.
A BlackBerry.
Yeah, so Jacob Watson, you just got called out.
Okay.
What do you have to say about it?
What?
What do you have to say about it?
I'm gonna say that. Well, it's still broken, but
What do you have
before all this chaos started, it's actually gonna get fixed by next week. So.
Really? Are you fixing a 19? Are you fixing?
Okay.
Are you fixing a 1999 Nokia?
No.
All right. Anyway, so I'm glad we got that out the way. Jacob Watson is a liar. I think we can all agree on that.
Oh, did we do a lie detector test?
Basically,
That's all I was gonna do is put a video out.
Okay, so we just did the lie detector test, and we've determined he's a liar.
I'll put the video out.
Yes, sir.
That'll happen. That'll happen.
It better. I film with a camera.
Hey
not with
Jeff,
my
what's the
phone.
last concert you went to?
Oh my God. I'd have to think.
He says shit.
Let me think for a minute. I know I didn't do any. There wasn't anything because they canceled everything in the COVID year. And it might have been Def Leppard.
Ooh,
Really?
hell yeah!
Got a photograph.
It might have been Def Leppard with the Dead Daisies opening for him in 2018. And I didn't really want to go, but some friends of mine were long-time Leopard, Def fans, and so I said, "All right, I'll
You told me you saw a few AC/DC concerts, right?
Yes, I've seen AC/DC 3 times.
Yeah, the '80s albums, the Back in Black for those who rock and Fly on the Wall.
I mentioned
No, I saw him on Back in Black for those about to rock and Guns or Flick of the Switch.
Huh? What was the third one?
Flick of the Switch.
Oh, I couldn't hear you because Ballard was coughing.
Sorry.
It's all right.
Ooh. Zing.
I saw him in Chicago on Flick of the Switch. I saw him in Springfield on the other ones.
Flick of the Switch. So Crimson Brave says those fans Lou has are the biggest groups of butt-chugging inbreds I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Trish
I mentioned. So I
Look,
mentioned
and I
a
want
few
to say,
years
I want to
ago.
say what I want to say what I said to SEC Dog in the comments section. It's not just the Georgia fans. I mean, right now it's the Georgia fans that are doing that, but I don't like the Tennessee fans, the Clemson fans, and I most especially hate the Alabama fans that are all bluster and they don't know what they're talking about because it embarrasses the rest of the Alabama fans and make us look like a bunch of idiots.
Like that one guy Mike who called in.
Yeah.
Ballard Sports Media.
Shut up before you embarrass our good name any further, you know?
Yeah.
But Jeff, if you think that Bama has it bad on the show, I mean, every single call is a Georgia fan talking about how Alabama has no chance of this and this, and the reason why they say that is because if they don't want to go against Lou. If they say anything different, they know they're going to get themselves in an argument.
What's up, traveling?
Jeff, you don't understand the level I have to deal with that, especially living in the Midwest, because people will take any sort of shot just about the South in general and
I know
their perception. Yeah. So, like, I never hear the end of it, and I always get frustrated because I literally would get antagonized not only by other students in my high school, but by teachers.
Jeez.
About this type of stuff in terms of me when I announced I was going to college at Alabama. So, like,
wow, that's rough.
So, like, I don't know. I always try and do my best to be like a good ambassador, I guess, to the University of Alabama, and it frustrates me when people do stupid things.
I remember when the word got out in my high school that I was going to Alabama. Everybody looked at me like I'd caught some kind of disease, because everybody I went to school with was going to Illinois or Illinois State or Eastern Illinois or Southern Illinois, one of those four schools.
Oh, they were going to the Illinois.
And they're like, you're Alabama, what the hell are you doing that for? You know, why are you going down there? You know, and it was like, you gonna be all right? I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna be fine. You know.
Yeah. Besides, my brother and sister went up to the north for college.
What do you consider the north?
Well, my brother's up in Syracuse, New York.
Okay, that's north.
Definitely north.
And my sister's in Pennsylvania.
That's also north.
That's also the north.
Yeah.
The reason why I say that is because friends of mine, classmates of mine, one of the guys I lived with, first time I met him, I told him where I was from, and he's like, "Oh, that's up north." And I said, "Well, not really. It's in the Midwest." He goes, "Well, I've been up north." And I said, "Where?" He goes, "I've been to Louisville." And I'm like, that was his idea of north. Well, it's a hell of a lot further north than Tuscaloosa, but Louisville, Kentucky is not the north.
Yeah, it's not.
No, it's not. That's only like halfway through my drive to Alabama from where I'm from.
The furthest north I've been, in Syracuse. I've never been past. Well, I mean, I've gone to I've been to Canada, but I went to the western part of Canada.
But Syracuse is way the hell up in upstate New York. I mean, that's up there. That is the north.
Yeah, that's north. That's near Canada.
Yeah.
That's
Buffalo, New York.
I bet Maddie would agree with me. If you can get in your car and drive to the Canadian border in 4 or 5 hours, then you're living in the north.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Benji Holland says, I consider Virginia to be up north.
That is not a northern state to me.
No. Now, I do admit that I have kind of an old-fashioned view of the South, because when I think of the South, to me, I'm thinking of Alabama, Mississippi, and Georgia, the 3 states right there on the Gulf, or right along the bottom of the Gulf. And then I also think of Tennessee and South Carolina, and that's always those 5 states, which I call Dixie, because that's how I thought of it as a boy. That was, to me, the South. Louisiana was kind of like, well, that's the swampy state on the river, and Florida was like, that's where Jews go when they retire. So those weren't Southern states.
Shout out to Celine Driver.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to him.
And like Virginia and North Carolina are like on the Atlantic coast. They're not really, now again, this is just me as a kid. That wasn't the South. Those were Eastern states. They were on the East Coast. So when I thought of the South, I thought of somewhere where I'd go and I'd hear people talk like this and say, "How you doing?"
To me,
Can I get you a Coke? Can I get you a Coke? I see you got your groceries in the buggy. Shit like that. That's what I consider the South.
That was the worst Southern accent. But I hear where you're coming from.
Damn good dog.
My perception of the South was basically, as a kid, was pretty much every current state that has an SEC team except Missouri. I always thought Missouri was Midwestern because I'd been to St. Louis.
Kentucky's not in the South.
Yes, it is, and I would
Kentucky
also
is
say
definitely the South. What?
I would say North Carolina instead of Missouri. Virginia is weird. It's like the non-coastal parts or the non-parts around DC are like culturally Southern, but like if you're in like coastal Virginia or like Northern Virginia by DC, they're honestly almost more like the North. Like
a lot of people.
Now here's an interesting thing. Here's an interesting thing about the state that Maddie and I are from. Y'all ever heard of Cairo, Illinois?
Cairo.
No.
I've heard of Cairo, Illinois, but not Illinois.
I've heard of I was about to say the same thing.
Well,
that's where the Ohio and the Mississippi River come together at the point, at the very tip of Illinois. Okay. Cairo, Illinois is closer to Jackson, Mississippi than it is to Chicago, Illinois.
Hey, Jeff, I have another fun fact for you. I apparently learned the other day that locals don't even call it Cairo, they call it Caro.
Caro, yep. And the southern part of Illinois, I would say the southern third.
Little Egypt.
Little Egypt, the area around Southern Illinois University, Carbondale or Carondelet.
That's where my dad went to college.
All that area down there, you are more likely to run into a southern accent you can't understand than you are in Birmingham, Alabama. And it used to drive me fucking crazy because I'd say, "You assholes, you live north of the Ohio, you're living in Illinois, and you talking like you parked your fucking pickup truck outside the double wide last night when you got your white lightning."
Yeah.
That's exactly how people talk in South Georgia.
Yeah, in like Valdosta.
Yeah.
But
like,
well, here's the thing.
Well, here's your food over here. We got all over here. Come and get. It's just
you need help.
How was that?
You need a tow for your car.
Yeah.
No, I live in South Georgia right now. I mean, you can find a crackhead around the corner talking about it, but most people don't talk like that.
It's
Crackhead.
I do where I'm from.
No,
but I was born in Atlanta, and here's the thing: I have no Southern accent, but I always say y'all.
Well, that's because Atlanta is a city full of expats.
Yeah, but most people who were born and raised in Georgia have a Georgia diphthong, and how do you explain that is
Georgia what?
A diphthong and a dropped A in their pronunciation. And the way it's from their Scotch-Irish roots, and the best way to explain that is how I explained it to my college girlfriend's sorority sisters and kind of made them mad. I said, "I want you to pronounce the word God," and they said God.
God.
And I said, "Now pronounce the word God spelled in reverse, dog."
Dog, yeah. There's a W in
I
there.
said, "Well, how dog? and not gowed.
Well, what about pecan?
Pecan.
Yeah,
It's pecan.
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 yeah, it's not,
Pecan.
and I didn't mean. I wasn't trying, I didn't mean then, and I'm not now trying to be insulting. It's just a manner of speech. That's just.
No, I know that, Jeff. My wife's a speech therapist.
No,
She
you're fine.
gets on the constant.
Yeah, you're
When
fine.
I was a
Jeff.
Bama student,
you're
I
fine.
swear to God, this was the case. When I was a Bama student, people would test me on this, and I would pass the test. If somebody walked up to me from Mississippi and somebody walked up to me from Georgia, I could tell which state those two people were from. I could tell somebody from South Carolina, somebody from Tennessee. I got to where I could because that's all I was surrounded by were people with what to me were Southern accents. I could tell the differences. I can't really anymore, but at the time I could. I mean, I could say, you sound like you're from West Tennessee. Oh yeah, I'm from Jackson. And then somebody they'd say, where are you from where are you from in Georgia? And they said, well, Valdosta. How the hell do you know that? And I could just tell.
Yeah.
Trent,
But nobody
Do I sound like
nobody knew where I was from.
Pecan.
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 pecan?
Oh man,
Yeah.
Pecan.
Pecan.
I'm a pecan.
Wait, is it syrup or syrup?
Syrup.
Syrup.
Give me the clicker. Put it in the buggy.
I've heard clicker, but it's not a buggy. Buggy's what
Buggy.
ride.
Oh,
Maddie's Maddie's friends, his close friends in Wisconsin.
Oh yeah, they got a
Hey,
When
y'all, I
butler.
gotta go. I
when
gotta
they-
wake up early for work, so I'll talk to y'all later. Appreciate you,
I'll
Ballard.
see you, Kobe, buddy.
Hey, Colby. Thanks,
All right,
Colby.
go dogs.
See you, Kobe.
All right, about to go pick me some pecans.
There you go.
Yeah.
Ooh, the
Maddie-
bubbler is up in Wisconsin, eh?
Maddie's close personal friends in Wisconsin, when they go to get a drink of water from that device in the hallway, they get it from the bubbler.
The bubbler.
The
No,
bubbler, because the water bubbles out of it, so it's the bubbler.
Well, no, the reason why they call it that is because I learned this from a Wisconsinite, is that there was a specific brand of the first drinking fountains was made in Milwaukee, and so it was called a bubbler. So that's why
really? Okay.
That's what I was told from my friend who is from Milwaukee. But I remember you mentioned that. I remember I made a mistake when I moved down here. I passed by a vending machine that has soda or pop or Coke or whatever, and I called it.
Right.
I made a reference to it that was a pop machine. They're like, you call that pop? Like it was like, I'm like, yeah. And then there was a kid from Wisconsin who was trying to take a dig at me. He's actually a really good friend of mine now. But I'm like, listen here, bubbler. I don't want to hear anything about you making fun of me calling it pop when you call a freaking water fountain a bubbler.
Yeah.
Is it just me, or is Georgia very diverse when it comes to personalities in each area, or is it just me?
Well, Atlanta's very different from the rest of the state.
Yeah.
South Georgia's different from North Georgia, the middle of Georgia, and Atlanta. I just kind of feel like it's all different.
Well, in all fairness, in Florida, you could be where I'm at, which is nothing but the country, and you could travel 6 hours to Miami, and you're in a different freaking country.
Wait, Trenches, you live in Georgia or you live in Florida?
I'm in North Florida.
Did you grow up in Georgia?
I lived there for about 6 years when I was little. So
6
my whole
years.
family's diehard dog fans.
I've been living in
So I just
Georgia.
grew up with it.
I've been living in Georgia my whole life.
I lived in Brunswick, Homerville, Macon, and Jekyll Island.
Oh, Jekyll Island. That's nice.
Fun fact, I've actually been to every state in what people call the South, but I haven't been to a state outside the South. At least
Really? So I've been to Georgia, Alabama. I've been to South Carolina, North Carolina, Florida.
Oh, you talk about the lady with the Minnesota accent there, LW? Oh, yeah, she's going to get you a nice baggie and allow you to bring your dog food home for that one.
Hey, do y'all consider Virginia to be a southern state?
No.
Okay, well then, yeah, I've been to.
And no, it's weird. Like, I wish I could break Virginia into two.
Yeah, and the reason
actually,
why Virginia is considered a state is because they fought for the South and the Civil War. That's why.
Oh, okay, yeah. that's
LW, as somebody that lives a couple hours south of Minnesota. Oh my God, I can't stand the Minnesota accent. It is annoying as hell when you get it when you're around somebody that has a really strong accent from Minnesota. It is
Jeff,
very
I
annoying.
wouldn't believe you there, Jeff. I've never been to Minnesota.
Jeff, I was in Green Bay, Wisconsin, and there was a lady who basically sounded like that. She's like, "Oh, would you like bacon on your pancakes?" And I'm like, I couldn't believe. I thought it was a joke. Like I thought it was an over exaggeration, kind of like if you're doing like a southern accent and you kind of emphasize words. Like I thought that was like an overemphasis of the way like people talk. No, you literally go to like northern Wisconsin and Minnesota, and people will literally talk like that. And I'm like,
yeah,
that's joke.
Sometimes
that's literally how they sound. I agree with Maddie. It's just very. The southern accent never bothered me. I was never put off or thought the southern accent was difficult to listen to or anything like that. And if a good looking woman had a southern accent, well then that just was bonus points. But I agree with Maddie. The upper Midwest, that was the Swedish / Norwegian, Wisconsin, North Dakota, Minnesota, is just terrible.
Bastin.
That was funny.
Remember that video, Ballard? The video of Brady?
Yeah.
You know, the city of Duluth is pronounced Duluth. You know, where are you from? Oh, I'm from Duluth.
There's a Duluth, Georgia. That's where our ECHL team is.
Boys, I'm going to bed. Y'all have a good night.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Jeff. Carry on.
Carry the hell on.
You're taking off, Trenches?
Yeah, he left. What were you saying about Duluth?
They don't say the H. It's Duluth.
Oh, yeah.
Duluth.
Yeah, but I was mentioning there's also Duluth here in Georgia.
Yeah, Flips, I have a question for you. Do you still stand by what you said in the preseason about Matt Campbell going to Michigan?
Oh, God. Jeff?
What?
Did you not hear Jacob's question?
Do that. Make all my people mad.
No, I didn't hear. What, did we lose Maddie?
No, I had a question. I said, I remember you in the offseason. You said that Matt Campbell would go to Michigan. Do you still think that's going to happen?
If the Michigan job came open, he would be interested in it. That's mainly because I don't think he would leave the Midwest. I don't think Luke Fickell at Cincinnati would leave the Midwest either.
Okay, that's fair. Now, do you think the Michigan job's going to open?
No, not now.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But the situation now is a lot different. It looks a lot different than it did in August.
Yeah, because preseason it was looking like Michigan was going to have another down season, and now they're 9-1. So
yeah,
and I'm going to be honest. I thought Michigan. I think I said they'd go 7-5, which that was way off. But
LW said Maddie ran out of Bluebell. He ate that damn bucket in 2 nights, man. That's pretty. I'm impressed. That's getting down.
I can't even do that.
No, neither can I. I only weigh like 120 something pounds.
And be honest,
I'm gonna have to upload Maddie eating the ice cream later. That's.
I mean, as big a fat slob as I am, I don't know that I could do that without making myself sick. And I'm a big, disgusting slob.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm skinny.
Well.
And if I was a football player, I probably I don't know if I'd be skinny. No, I would be skinny. And if I was skinny, I wouldn't. I'd be a wide receiver.
To be honest, I don't really think Luke Fickell's going to leave Cincinnati since they're going to the Big 12. I kind of feel like he's going to stay.
Yeah, I do too. I think that might have been part of the sweetening deal. The administration saying, "See, we're putting you in a Power 5 conference."
But Jeff Webster, can you admit that they're not going to put an undefeated Cincinnati team over an SEC title or it was an SEC title loser?
No.
Well, that depends upon what else is going on in the country.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Like there's something like there's just I just don't think
I know
they
there's
put Cincinnati in.
the argument is being thrown around that if 12-0 Georgia and 11-1 Alabama meet, and it's 2017, 2018, it's another one of those last at the very end of the game type score.
Yeah.
That the committee would look at Alabama and say, they're the only team that even came close to Georgia, so we're going to give them one of the spots, okay? But and I could see them doing that. But for that to happen, you're going to have a 2-loss Big 12 champion, a 2-loss Big 10 champion, a 2-loss pack. There'd have to be all sorts of other wild shit happening at the same time.
Yeah.
But if Alabama goes to Atlanta with one loss like they've got right now, or let's say they lose to Auburn, but they beat Arkansas, so they win the West anyway. And instead of being 11-1 and playing Georgia, they're 10-2. And they beat Georgia. Now all of a sudden you've got a 2-loss SEC champion. I'm saying that a 2-loss SEC champion named Alabama, who has just beaten the number one, has been number one the whole season, practically, Georgia, been the best team in the country, that 2-loss conference championship and Georgia as the conference runner-up both mean more than anything else anywhere in the country, and they both get in.
I believe that Alabama's the second best team in the country behind Georgia.
No.
I don't think right now, outside of Georgia losing to Georgia Tech and then losing to Alabama, that's the only thing in the world I think that could stop Georgia from making the playoffs. I don't care if Georgia's undefeated and Alabama beats them 35-13. Georgia's still going.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say this right now: Georgia's not losing to Georgia Tech.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
No, they're not. I'm saying that's what it would take. It would take like a meteor from the depth, from the deep recesses of space. I mean, it would take something utterly catastrophic.
Like Stetson getting injured.
When Michigan lost to Iowa and then next week lost to Ohio State.
Like if Stetson got injured against Georgia Tech, that would be a big blow.
I mean, would it? Because we still have. Well, I mean,
but JT's rusty though.
Yeah, that's right. But if there's any game he'd be prepared for, I think he'd be looking ahead for Bama. Because what I want to see is JT Daniels. Why can't we just start him versus Charleston Southern?
Why? That's an easy win.
That's the point. It's getting him warmed up. You said he's rusty right now. Okay, well, let's get him warmed up then.
Well, we can warm him up in the Georgia Tech game.
Well, let's do it both games.
That's true.
What we should do is just to secure the win, to make sure that since JT Daniels is rusty, that he doesn't mess anything up. Let's play Stetson the first quarter, whatever. We'll get up 21-0, 28-0, whatever. Then we put JT Daniels in the rest of the 3 quarters. That's what I think we should do. Then I think if he's not rusty anymore, which I don't think he would be, hopefully we can play him the entire time versus Georgia Tech to kind of get a preview.
I'm gonna have to exit the StreamYard. Got school to go to. Yeah. See y'all later.
Yeah, I honestly I got to get up for work tomorrow, so I got church tomorrow night too.
Yeah, so. I gotta head on out, so I'll see y'all later.
See you, Will.
See you, Ballard. See you, Jacob. See you, Jeff.
See ya.
You need to get me a date. It's getting ridiculous.
No, what's ridiculous is Cincinnati being ranked number 5. That's what's ridiculous.
Well, I agree with you, Jeff. I'd put both Michigans over them. And then I tried with the way Oklahoma State is playing, they're way too low.
Yeah.
I have no idea why Oklahoma State's behind Notre Dame. I don't understand that. I'm looking at it right now. Seems like Oklahoma State's going to beat Oklahoma. And the Belter, it's been one-sided for however long, but
how Bama is number 2 is mind-boggling to me.
no, it's not.
Yes, it is.
How is that?
Because
I don't understand. How's that
we lost to an unranked A&M team, which we saw coming, but it still happened.
Okay, so you're telling me that Ohio State
They lost to Oregon.
Look at Ohio State's schedule. Look at Bama's schedule. I mean, that's all.
Why Ohio State? Let's compare a playoff team here.
Okay, compare Oregon's schedule against Bama's schedule.
All right. Nothing on us.
Bama's schedule is better than Ohio State's, Oregon.
Okay. Again, we have the toughest schedule out there. Or one of the toughest. Like, it's not an easy path.
It's not
easy. They played some tough games. Even Ole Miss gave them some fits, but they pulled away.
Ole Miss did not give them fits. That was the best game Bama played all year.
Yeah. Florida, however.
Yeah, Florida gave y'all
team.
Florida gave y'all fits.
Yeah.
Running the ball, which, that's what Georgia, especially with Stetson Bennett, that's what Georgia's going to try to do against Bama. But that Florida y'all just couldn't stop their run game. And Florida eventually figured that out.
I'll tell you what, we talk a lot of crap about Florida. I think, they're not as bad as their record or what. I mean, it's all coaching is the big issue, and it's really the defense. But who's their – I think it's Damian Pierce was their running back you mentioned, gave us fits. I mean, he was good.
Well, it was –
and Emory Jones is even – I mean, he's a good quarterback. He's just undersized.
Good. Yeah, I don't think he's a good quarterback, but okay.
Well, why Florida fans don't want Mullen fired and they're buying into
Oh, no. Florida fans want Dan Mullen fired.
Okay, so they do want him fired.
Yeah.
I keep hearing we just need to get rid of Todd Grant. We just
that's what it used to be, but over the season, that changed to, okay, yeah, we still want Grantham fired, but we want Mullen gone too.
Because obviously that didn't fix anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Plus, he just doesn't give a damn about coaching.
It's not. It's not
recruiting.
It's not.
Oh, hold on. I got you, Traveling Fools. I'll drop it for you, buddy. Hold on.
Yeah, get Fools in here.
I haven't heard from him in a while. He's a good dude.
I want to hear from him, and you know what I like about Traveling Fools is that I don't have to listen to Miami every time he comes in here.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it's just Miami's just not the topic of conversation. Crimson Brave said, "Does Ballard even know what he's saying?"
No. I have lost my sanity this week.
I mean, Florida was into they were in the Georgia game, and then they just decided to turn the ball over 3 times. They fumbled, and then
I'll tell you what. You know who's really disappointed this year is Missouri.
Missouri, yes, I thought that.
Dude, in the offseason,
I was high
when Chess and I were doing the Unprofessional Sports Show, we talked so much about Connor Bazelak and Coach Drinkwitz and everything they brought back, and we weren't sitting there saying like they're New Year's Six bowl bound, but they're probably second in the East. They could run an 8-4, 9-3 type of year if they wanted to. They are just They're not terrible, but they're like, what the hell are you doing?
I made a prediction in the preseason that Missouri would win the East at least once over the next 5 years. And I don't know if I stand by that still. Because I thought they were building something. I bought into it. And I thought they'd get Georgia one of the next 5 years. And, well, now I don't think they will. But Georgia.
Now that's not to say that they can't have a turnaround year in 22 or 23, whatever, and go forward. But it's also one of those, like, at this point, you kind of doubt that.
But I will say this. I do think that somebody in the East is going to get Georgia over the next 5 years. I don't think Georgia's winning the East 5 years in a row. I just don't.
Could you see a team like Kentucky maybe taking a couple steps?
I think maybe in the future, probably in the 2024, 2025 years, maybe Tennessee rises up and wins the East 1 year.
Honestly, I said this last week or 2 weeks ago, whenever, and I do like the Josh Heupel hire. And for the crappy offseason that they had, they've actually looked pretty good this year.
Now, let me say,
they still suck, but it's better than maybe it should be. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Well, whoa, better than it should be. You're saying that.
I did it. I mean, what are they right now? 6 wins?
They're 5. They're 5-5. You said they should be doing better.
Well, I mean, I just mean like how they're performing and.
Well, Josh Heupel has found he likes that hurry up offense, but
right. I mean, they scored 62 points on Missouri.
The problem
Tennessee
is that
scored 62 points. If you won't take that, I don't know what you're ever going to take if you're Tennessee.
And for BVD, I wish Tennessee the best because I'm tired of seeing all these other YouTubers that support bad teams. I'm tired of seeing them angry and upset. Just doesn't make me feel good.
It does if it's Tennessee.
Well,
at least for me. No, I love BVD to death. He's a good human being and a good friend. He deserves better than what his team has given him. But that's not me saying that I'm pulling for Tennessee to do good. But because I don't like Tennessee. I really don't.
Squid Tart, on the other hand, no. But BVD.
Oh no. Squid annoys the hell out of me. I'm sorry.
This clown told me with a straight face before the season that Tennessee was going 11-1 and winning the East with a straight face.
He did not.
Yes, he did. And then he said Georgia was gonna go 9-3, whatever. He just said a bunch of crazy stuff, and that's when I knew. I was like, okay, this Squid Tart guy does not know what he's talking about.
I hate Tennessee so much.
I made a video about
it. I hate Tennessee because first of all, it's Tennessee, and I just hate them because they low down, they dirty, they some snitches, and I hate full.
Have you never seen this?
I hate their colors. I'm not a dog person. I just hate Tennessee, man. Like, and I hate Neyland Stadium. It looks like a garbage truck. And I hate all their quarterbacks. I hate Tennessee, man.
Describe what you feel about their colors too.
It reminds me, and it's not that orange that you can stand. See, I hate Tennessee more than I hate Auburn. I just dislike Auburn. I hate Tennessee. See, Tennessee's colors is that throw up orange. It's not that orange that you can sit with. It's that puke inside of a pumpkin orange.
The puke inside
I don't like pumpkins. So I really don't like Tennessee, man. I can't stress that enough, man. And they losers. They sore losers because they're not Alabama, and I hate Tennessee, man.
Now, what year was this?
Best interview I've done all year. Thank you, man.
Oh God, this was like back in 2008 or when? Yeah, 2008.
Okay,
this has over 6,000 views.
You said Tennessee just doesn't win like Bama.
They not Alabama,
and he was saying that
they low down.
He was saying that
dirty.
Honesty,
make some stitches.
He said that with
they asked him about the colors. He said it's that puke inside of a pumpkin.
I wonder. I could be wrong. Yeah. I could be wrong, but I think that was before Bama beat Georgia in 08.
Maybe.
Bama beating Georgia in 08 kind of like kick-started the dynasty. It kind of let America know that Bama was coming.
Yeah.
Because Georgia, I don't want to say they're the most successful team in the SEC at that time, but they're preseason number 1 ranked. You know, they won 2 SEC titles in the past 5 years. They had probably the best 2-loss team ever in 07. You know, it's just – and then Bama comes out, rises, gets up 31-0. And then they go on the rest of the season, and then they go in the SEC title game, which I wonder who was favored that 08 game. I know Florida was favored in 09. I wonder who was favored in 08. But anyways.
I think Florida – listen to me. Florida was the favorites, and it was all about quarterbacking and Tim Tebow.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Because we had – I think we were still rocking with
John Parker Wilson.
JP Wilson. And the next year, and people, 2009 started the dynasty because Alabama won a national title. No. You have to understand that Florida was ruling and running the SEC. They won a title with Urban Meyer, 06, 08, whatever. And you know, here they are in 2009. They're looking to go back-to-back. They just beat Oklahoma. Everyone said it was going to be Tim Tebow. Everyone was saying it was going to be Alabama and Florida again.
Well,
watch Alabama, they're going to be there. But Florida is just hard to stop.
Well, obviously, I wasn't watching
out, and that set it off. That's what started the dynasty.
Okay. Sorry for interrupting you. I didn't mean to do that.
It's fine.
Trying to get better about that. But I was going to ask, obviously I wasn't watching football in 09, but you said that Florida was supposed to face Oklahoma in the 2009 national title, but Alabama ended up playing Texas. So what happened?
No. They played Oklahoma in 2008.
Oh, yeah. Okay. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
You said they were supposed to play them in 09, so I was just like, something happened with Oklahoma. And
no, what I said was Florida was supposed to win that game in 09 against Alabama.
And then, you know, one thing Alabama fans should brag about is that they ended Texas's dynasty. If you can even call it a dynasty. Not really dynasty, but they ended Texas's
Was it Mac Brown?
It wasn't a dynasty, but they ended Texas's glory days, I guess you could say. Because next year they went 5-7. You know the rest.
Neo got you there. How old are you, buddy?
Yeah.
Seriously.
I was born in 2007.
Okay, well.
On Christmas Day, actually.
Really? Your birthday's on Christmas?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I disagree with Ballard. I think the game that announced the arrival of the Saban era was probably the kickoff classic in 2008 when Bama was ranked
went to that game.
Bama was ranked 24th and Clemson was ranked 8 or 9, and Bama beat them 34-10 in Atlanta. Started a string of, well, with the exception of losing the 08 SEC championship game, I think Bama's won like 11 or 12 in a row in Atlanta.
Right, that's true.
Well, yeah.
But beating Florida in 2009 was a statement.
That was a statement. But, well, I heard a lot of Bama fans, and I can't comment on this because I was, like Neil said, I was barely born in 2008. But a lot of Bama fans said that what kickstarted their announce was the Georgia game in 2008 when Georgia was number 3.
No.
I mean,
I think
you could make that argument. I just think that it's more. It started. If they don't win, they don't beat Georgia if they hadn't beat Clemson to start the year.
Yeah, that's fair. And in Florida, they were stacked that year. Okay, Neil said USC had.
Then we put the beat down on Timmy Tebow and made him cry on national television.
Yeah, Neil said that USC
still to this day one of the most satisfying victories, single game victories for me as a Bama fan in the entire Saban era. That's definitely a top 5 victory for me, was to sit there and watch Tebow cry on national television. And to have all the pundits have to eat shit and to get our revenge.
Yeah, that must have been a great game for you. And Neil said that USC was dynasty at the time. Honestly, I mean, USC only won the national title once with Pete Carroll, so I don't really think they were considered a dynasty. Maybe they were, but I think you got to win more natties than one for me to consider you a dynasty. And I know they won in 2003, but that's not a real natty, in my opinion. Because they didn't technically win the national title. They just got an AP vote. Same thing with Michigan in 97. Yeah, you said you may be wrong about USC. USC may have been considered like the best program. I'm just saying. Usually I consider dynasty wins like 3 natties in a short period of time. And there are some exceptions, like Florida State and Bobby Bowden. I consider it the Bobby Bowden dynasty because that just went on for so long. I do consider it a dynasty. But
yeah. But I mean, like, you know.
Yeah, Benji Holland.
Now that I think about it, it was 24 or 25 Alabama on number 9. You know, that was a huge win. We beat a top 10 team in the opener to kick things off, and they beat them badly. And that 2008 team, you know, you talk about the guys that were on it that won the title in 2009. Mark Ingram was on there. He wasn't really our go-to back yet. We had, Roy Upchurch.
It was Coffee.
Yeah, Glenn Coffey.
Yeah.
John Parker Wilson was the quarterback. You had Marquise Mays. You had Julio Jones. Okay, Julio Jones. Come on.
Yeah, I love Julio Jones because he played for the Falcons. So I'm always going to be a Julio Jones fan. Benji Holland said, God bless y'all, all of y'all, and have a great night. Get some rest.
See you, Benji.
Leo said that he's amazed. He said, I'm amazed, Jacob. You're talking about this like you are alive. Well, I do, I guess, do some research. Yeah, USC only won the top. In clarification, USC only won the national title. They got an AP vote in 2003, which most people consider a fake natty because they didn't win the national title game. Same with Michigan in 97. But they only won the natty game once. So really they only have one natty of Pete Carroll, but that does confuse people.
You know what they did to Clemson in 2008?
Bama?
That.
You talking about Bama?
Yeah.
Well, that was a year before Dabo got there, right? Or was that Dabo's first year?
No. That was the year before.
Okay, year before. Yeah, that's right.
I think he got hired in 2009.
Because the old it was Tommy Bowden. He was old Clemson coach.
Tommy Tuberville.
Tommy?
I think it was Tommy Bowden. I'm not.
Tommy Tuberville.
No, he was Auburn.
Yeah, he was Auburn.
Yeah.
I think it was Tommy Bowden. He was the old Clemson coach before Dabo.
Tommy Bowden, that's it.
Because it was the Bowden Bowl, Florida State.
Rob Spence was the offensive coordinator.
Traveling Fools. I didn't say that USC wasn't a powerhouse. I just said when you only win one natty, I don't consider you a dynasty. That's all I'm saying. That's just how I'd look at it. Yeah, Tommy Brown was the old Clemson coach. Oh, Will Thurgood asked about I use now. It's a real natty, I guess, because the AP chose the natty winner at the time. But in terms of should have they gotten it, no, it's not. They shouldn't have gotten it at all. But technically, it is a real natty because the AP decided the natty at the time. But no way they should have gotten it. Though.
Yeah.
Neo said correct.
Well, listen, guys, it's been fun talking with y'all. I got to get up early tomorrow and head to work. So I think I'm going to call it quits for the night.
All right.
All right. See you, Ballard.
All right. See you, Jeff. Roll Tide. Jacob, have a good one, buddy.
All right. See you, Ballard. Go Dogs.
All right. Thank you guys so much. Neo, Benji, Holland, Traveling Fools, Will Thorogood, my guys in here. Appreciate y'all. Jeff and Jacob for coming on. Trenches earlier. Crimson showing up. Nate, SEC Dog. I love you guys. Jordan Bowman as well. Y'all know what to do. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. If you're new to the channel, you can hit the bell, know when I post videos and go live. Big things ahead for the channel in 2022. I'm telling you, as a future sportscaster, definitely want to just get more professional with this. So, gonna keep working at it, and I've been through a lot lately, a lot going on. Just be praying for me, and God's got an amazing plan. Never give up on your dreams, your goals, your aspirations, and everything. So, anyway, I love you guys. Jesus loves you. Keep your head up. Happy Thanksgiving. Merry Christmas, too, right around the corner. Happy holidays. Love you guys. God bless. And as always,
Roll down Tide.
Roll Tide, roll. Love y'all.